Start stream. Wait for this to go live.
Takes a shit.
Radio War!
Let's have a radio war against O&A. I'll put you up against any fucking stunt of anybody on their show. O&A have a rude staff. The producers are always rude to you guys and act like they're above you. And today, like Popeye, you had all these good stands and you can't stand no more. What's happening with Cream Pie?
Cream Pie Jones is some fucking new intern. Game on!
Game on.
Cream Pie Jones versus Eastside Dave.
I definitely.
Game on! That's right! You want this, Cream Pie? You're gonna get it, baby! I'm fucking 190 pounds of twisted Irish steel. Radio Wars has requested it's Eastside Dave of Ron and Fest versus Cream Pie Jones of O&A of the mayonnaise hat and the troubled DNA. Radio Wars! I see Dave pick up a Stewie shit. Game on! Radio Wars! Are you ready to look at your dream maker?
Radio Wars, motherfuckers.
My boy, Eastside Dave.
What do you think?
Oh, look, Liz says we're starting late again. Well, Liz, we started at the correct time, but,
Rusty liked to start it on his own page.
yeah, Rusty put it on his personal page.
Liz, just fucking calm down. How about that? You just want to
Or she could,
just fucking chill?
Or just show up for once.
yeah, she could come here, keep
Yeah,
us...
you could do that too. You could come keep us on track. By the way, I shared this to Aaron Imholt's page. Do you think he'll tune in? What do you guys think? You think he'll tune in?
No.
Why don't we get into this part right away?
All right.
So, 3 fucking years, I know people who have been listening to Imholt, and he's been talking about podcasts, doing a podcast. Well, when does he finally decide to do a fucking podcast and make action of these words? Picks now. Kind of funny. Then when's he decide to do it? Thursday night. And he tells me, oh, no, I'm not going live on Thursday. You guys, you go play around and have fun. I'm not sure if
Calls it playing around. Well,
Yeah.
it kind of is, but whatever.
Well, right, but...
But
yeah,
he's...
what do you do? I mean, he's the bigger name. He's the one who obviously, I mean, not to say famous, but what the fuck? So now here we are. We had Thursday night, 6:30, and now we don't. And I never got a direct answer, and that's what pisses me off about it. There was never a direct answer. I asked, do you plan on going live? We're still trying to figure out the equipment. That's
No, he's live
this
on
is
his
yes
cell
or
phone,
no.
'cause
Yes or
his
no.
video equipment cannot keep up.
Well, see, apparently Rockin' 101 Studios doesn't have in their building what we have in my garage, by the way.
It's kind of funny.
It's actually really humorous to me.
Nicholas, the Trump sign is to the right of me.
Are they really asking about the Trump sign?
Yes.
Nicholas is,
course
which
they
is
are.
fine.
Well, okay. It's
just
here.
to the right of me.
Yes, it's
You
here.
know, he's at the station.
Who is?
Imhold.
I know he's at the fucking station.
Anyone got a Trump sign to go jab in his yard real quick?
Oh, God. So this whole podcast thing is supposed to be fun, right? The whole purpose of it, it's never supposed to be stressful, never supposed to be annoying, never supposed to get you pissed off. But I gotta say, I've been a little annoyed this fucking week. I mean, I don't want to burn any bridges. I don't want to motherfuck the guy. I do think that, hey, we might be able to work in some fucking mentions or something, maybe get a few more listeners. We're not delusional. We're not going to be quitting our day jobs and doing a fucking podcast, but to get a few more people listening.
Joe's hoping over here.
6 months. I'm quitting my job in 6 months to do
Keep
this
dreaming
podcast.
big, buddy. Keep dreaming big, all right? Keep fucking dreaming.
Keep dreaming like Ronda Rousey coming back.
Oh, she is, though.
But it's...
Yeah. For how long?
She's going to get starched. Anyways.
So, I don't know. And then the last couple of days, my wife thinks it's completely deliberate, by the way, that he picked Thursday night at 6 o'clock. I knew for a fact, he told us, oh, go ahead, I'm not going live. Keep playing, boys. Hello. What's up? We're live. What? Oh,
Well, I gotta move my
Joe's
car.
in the way.
Sorry about that.
Just push him. It's fine. Just grab a crowbar and just start beating it. He'll get off.
All right, so my wife thinks it's totally intentional. I knew for a fact that once he had the ability to, he would be going live, even after saying, no, I'm not doing it live. I want to keep it exclusive to the Bernard Network. It's not really fucking exclusive anymore, is it? So, I guess I'm just annoyed at what is it? Is it one or the other? Are you going to be live? Are you not going to be? And why the fuck not just tell us? I mean, who the fuck are we to... We can't say, no, don't do it.
In all honesty, do you really care if he's live? Really?
I'm just pissed at the whole situation.
Right.
How
No,
it's
what I'm
fucking
getting-
handled,
what I-
because
what
no
I-
one can just fucking be honest and address a question. A simple question.
But playing devil's advocate here, I don't care if he's live. I don't.
No.
Just tell us I'm going to be live. Done. Cool.
Right. That's,
I hate
exactly it.
I hate
It's-
the term, but fucking man up, grow a
And-
pair, and
and-
just tell us one way or the other.
Yeah, people asking me all week, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he doing this? Why? I don't fucking know why he's doing. Why don't you call him and ask him and let me know what the fuck he says? Because
Yeah.
I don't know the answer. Sorry, bud.
What's going on? We're going to stay on Thursdays, I think.
Yes,
I agree.
we're going to stay on Thursdays regardless. But
And if we lose some of his listeners to him, which is understandable, we should grow our own anyways.
yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I just was, we can come on here and just fucking say how we feel, right?
yeah, that's the point.
So that's all I'm
Savage
doing.
thoughts and some
I'm
savage
venting.
thoughts.
Yes, savage
It is.
thoughts.
It is very
I'm
frustrating.
venting. I'm not saying fuck you, Aaron, by any means.
No.
But I am saying I wish I could have just got a fucking answer to a question. So I would just know this vagary shit is.
And
I deal with it all fucking day talking to Dave.
what's frustrating is he's going live in the chintziest of ways.
You mean the way he normally does?
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean the way that isn't as good as what's in my garage that we've put together? That way?
Pretty funny.
Yes, that is funny. That's
So, anyways,
what do you do?
so how did everyone's Halloween go?
My Halloween was spent putting this studio back together. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. Wait, no, it was
I had to take my kids out.
Wait, what day was Halloween? Monday or
Yeah.
Tuesday? Oh no, Monday I was
Monday.
cooking. I was playing housewife. Sorry, I was
Ah.
cooking. You took your kids out.
Well, actually, here's what I had to do. The wife
Yeah.
only took the kids to a couple streets. I'm like, you hit the rich houses? Are you insane?
You gotta
So-
go to the rich neighborhoods.
I had to take the kids back out, and then my son, he's 5. He has no boundaries yet,
Yep.
and he goes to a house with the light on, rings the doorbell, nobody answers. He police beats on the door like boom, 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 boom.
Oh God.
He says, "Open up, your light's on." It's just some elderly woman that couldn't get to the door quick enough. I had to yell and laugh at him at the same time. But yeah, we got a bunch of full-size candy bars and only went through 15 out of like 65.
Why did you only bring like 8 here tonight?
'Cause I need my shit.
Oh, okay. Joe brought my pregnant wife some candy bars. She demanded husband rental money.
I gave her one of everything I had.
Yeah, no, she appreciated it. I did get the Reese's peanut butter cup. She was kind enough to allow me to snack on that. But it's all right. She's pregnant. She can have
Yep.
whatever the hell she wants. She's growing a
Exactly.
fucking person.
Yeah, so there's this Sartell Pediatrics is ripping kids the fuck off anyways with this candy
What is this?
buyback program.
A candy buyback. What are they giving them?
They're giving the kids $1 per pound, maximum 5 pounds, maximum 1 bag.
That's a pretty big bag.
One.
A 5-pound bag is a pretty big bag of candy.
You know what them cheap fucks at that pediatrics place are doing? The people who work there are paying $1 per pound to these fucking poor kids whose parents are duping them out of their fucking money or out of their candy so they can get $1. You're getting a pound of candy for $1. They're fucking taking it home to their own children.
Exactly.
That's all they're doing.
Okay, go to Northwoods, buy a pound of candy. It's $6.50 a pound. No, $6.50 half pound.
Huh.
$6.50 for a half pound of candy over at Northwoods at the Crossroads Center.
Well, you buy a fucking pound bag of M&Ms. It's like $5, ain't it?
Yeah, and they're $1 a pound. They can go fuck themselves. Fucking people from Sartell.
Fuck them fuckers. Yeah, and Sartell of all places. No wonder you fucks got so much money. You Jew people out of every fucking dime. What do you got to say to that, Guy? Or are you not watching this? You tuned into the Aaron show.
I'm not seeing him on us.
That fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
that's all right, though.
No, I'm gonna go tag him in this right now.
You should.
I'm gonna share it right to his fucking page. Guy is ours, goddammit. He's ours.
Yeah.
Well, he could just be trolling Aaron like he normally does too, though.
I love how he trolls. That fucker must have time to kill.
What does he do now? That's
I
what I want to
don't
know.
know, but I think I need a career change to whatever he does. He
Just
lives in Sartell, so he's
brand
making
new
money.
house,
Brand new truck.
brand new truck.
One kid, another on the way, I think, is what I heard.
Yep, I think
And he's got
his
all kinds of
kids-
time to fuck around. I want to fuck off all day.
I think these kids do the same time as yours.
Right now, Rusty, if you could do it just like me, you'd be sitting out in the woods, just sitting out there doing nothing, going deer hunting, deer hunting, deer hunting.
No, I'm perfectly content not getting up there until opening morning. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
See, I'd be happy sitting out there just whatever, but we got a cabin
Yeah.
and shit out there, so just sit out there and chill.
No, it's... Oh, yeah, we don't have a cabin, but...
I wish I had the patience to hunt. I've said this before. If I went out to the stand, right away I'd want to shoot. I'd be done in 15 minutes. I can't sit there. I can't, even with my phone, whatever.
Oh, see, this year I'm bringing a deep cycle battery and hooking up my phone charger so I can just sit in my little box and charge my phone.
So, how many times can you jerk off in a day?
It's a challenge.
Yes, it's a challenge until the calluses start.
My record in my 30s is about 4.
Oh, boy.
Then it's ghost loads.
Hey,
Anyways.
Guy's here.
Hey.
How's it going, Guy? You got the notification. How's Aaron's show doing? I know that's where you were fucking watching. But no, sitting...
Traitor.
Yeah. No, it's all about taking naps for me. I take some time off work. I sit in the woods. I take a nap. I wake up. Shoot a deer. I go back to sleep. That's all it is. I don't get big into it. Everyone washes with these scent killer shampoos and soaps, and they're spraying deer piss all over themselves.
You know what I did?
I use my regular soap, my regular fucking whatever Axe shampoo or similar happens to be on sale. I shower. I get dressed with stuff that was washed with regular laundry detergent. Go in the fucking woods. I shoot a deer. All them fuckers who are spraying piss on themselves, they don't get a thing.
Yep.
In my group, anyways. I swear it's the Axe shampoo. It attracts the deer.
So
God.
Guy was on his personal page.
So I now know who Guy is. He deleted it.
What did he delete?
He commented, but he was on his personal one.
I know his real name now.
Uh-oh. The
Ooh.
secret's out. You better be fucking nice to us, Guy. We'll out you. We will fucking out you, motherfucker.
Oh, and with a name, we probably can pull an address.
Oh,
Rick,
we can find his fancy fucking new house in Sartell.
I work with this guy, Rick. He says Aaron's job is to do a show and make money for the company he works for. What do you do? Well, I'll tell you what, this podcast he's doing, I don't believe there's any cash involved. It's just...
No, supposedly not. Just promotion.
It's just all promotion. And...
Which only goes so fucking far for the
Yes.
radio station, because you have to be in the St. Cloud area to hear it. You can't be in the Twin Cities and listen to it. It turns into some fucking Somali station or something.
Yeah.
Which is still better than the gay station that Rev 96.7 turns into, by the way.
Really?
Yes, Pride Radio.
into?
Ooh.
Well, there's a transition somewhere. It's hard
Is
to
it-
find the line, but yes, Pride Radio, and they play. Yeah, it's the gay station. There's no way around it.
Yeah, fucking whatever. So anyways, what do you think about all this virtue signaling on Facebook? Everybody checking in at that fucking pipeline.
That is a joke.
Because the cops are trying to track everybody who's doing this and that and this and that. It's like, let's throw the cops off. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
or I'm there in spirit. You're sitting on your couch jerking yourself off, you son of a bitch.
Why are
I'm
you
there in
sitting out there
spirit.
in the first place?
Safely on my couch.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, the whole
they're not digging up any burial grounds.
no.
And even if they were, they own the fucking land. I don't give a shit.
That's the thing, that you look on Facebook and people swear up and down they're not trespassing. That's their land. Blah blah blah.
They're not on the reservation.
No. You look up the fucking story. I looked up 9 stories one night. 4 or 5 of them specifically stated that the land is owned by the pipeline company. That means it's not belonging to any one of the protesters. It doesn't belong to the Indian tribes, nothing. Now, the other stories completely ignored who the land was owned by and whether or not they actually had rights to be there, but did specifically say what people were being arrested for, and it was criminal trespassing. You don't get arrested for trespassing if you are on private property where you have permission to be. They are not there.
God, he's making us look like a dick. He says the Sartell Pediatric buys the candy and then donates it to veterans. Well, then the kid should just give it to the fucking veterans.
Then why don't they... How about you fucking rich fucks in Sartell pool a couple shekels together, go buy some bags of candy and bring them to the veterans. Let the kids have their candy.
Exactly. But anyways, back to this.
Fuck. And stop with the angry faces. I know that's you, Guy.
Yeah, the wife and I, we kind of disagree on the pipeline thing a little bit. She's like, oh, they don't have to mace them and shoot rubber bullets at them. I'm like, they're on private land. They're fucking lucky it's just mace and rubber bullets.
When they get told, excuse me, could you please leave? And they don't, they then will be forcefully removed without their consent, because at that point, you don't need their consent to remove them. They've been asked to leave.
The other one that I thought was funny, I'm sure you guys have seen it too, the little girl that was attacked by dogs up there.
No, I didn't see that one.
So there's pictures floating around of this little girl. Her face is all bit up, and they said that was from a canine unit. Well, if you actually do an image search on that, it's out of a story out of New York where a girl got mauled by a dog.
Oh, more bullshit, you're saying.
So they're taking it and saying,
but it meets their cause. So.
Right, more bullshit out of a social justice warrior story. That's what that is. That's all that is.
You know...
And that's the whole point with this. Where are they running this pipeline? They're running it on top of land that's owned by them, yes.
Yep.
Number one. Number two, there's already a pipeline there that crosses the Missouri River right there. Number three, it's also right where power lines run, and those power lines cross the river.
So here's a question. Do you think that pipeline that blew up, do you think that was one of the SJWs being like, hey, fuck you, this can happen, and setting it up to blow it up?
There was a pipeline that blew up somewhere?
I think it was in Alabama.
You know,
all right.
On that one, here's the thing, is there are more pipelines. I actually saw a map. I'll have to find it for next week or something, but there's a map of all the pipelines that run across the states.
Yep.
And it looks like a spider web. It's everywhere, from North Dakota through down the Mississippi Valley. And the thing about it is, the reason this whole thing got brought up is because people were complaining because they had train cars come off the rails and spill oil. Well, the most efficient and safest way to transport oil is a pipeline.
Right.
Yes.
They've been doing it in Alaska for how long?
Fucking forever.
Yeah. And those the oil tankers, they come right through town here.
Yeah.
My aunt's house, her backyard is the railroad tracks.
Yep.
One of them fuckers comes off, that's...
Is she on the right side or the wrong side?
You have no idea what they fucking put through on the... Oh, oil is the least of your concerns on some of those tankers.
Yeah.
Anyways, Guy says we should just give the Indians some blankets.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, leave it to the entitled man from Sartell
See,
to want to poison the Indians.
You know what sucks? That's one of the very first SJW stories of this country. Do you know that they never gave them blankets filled with smallpox, at least not in the mass numbers that they said?
What? No way.
Yeah, nope, for real. For real. They said maybe 1 or 2 crazy lunatics gave it to 1 or 2 Indians, but it wasn't like
it just became a story.
all the pilgrims. Yeah, it wasn't all the pilgrims giving all the Indians smallpox infested blankets.
Yeah. Huh. I did not know that. Fun fact. Fun fact Thursday.
If we want to go down the fun fact line, I've got another one for you.
What?
Who was the first slave owner in the U.S.?
Black guy.
Very good.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So you're saying all slavery boils down to a black man who owned
I would
black
say-
slaves?
Yes, what
Black
he
slaves.
did was
Really?
he had an indentured servant that ran away from his farm to
Uh-huh.
another farm. He sued the other farm owner, saying that person was his property, won the case, and therefore became the first slave owner,
So, wait.
and took people to be from a person to property.
But what happened to the teeth? You get it, indentured?
Yes. Jesus. Boo.
No hanging
That was
fruit.
loud.
That was very loud.
He's answering a question very incorrectly in the comments section.
Uh-huh, what's that?
He says, Jackie says, I'm new here. Who is who? The bald guy closest to you, that's me, Joe the Infidel. The guy with the pink mohawk is Rusty, and the guy with the Beats headphones vaping, that is Patrick.
He's our incense dispenser.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes the
The
garage
guy with
smell
the
like ninja
savages,
sauce.
the savages fuck shirt.
Nice.
So with that savage as fuck, I thought it was funny. My parents added me to the Veterans Memorial over in Rockville,
Uh-huh.
and I'm on the backside, but it has my name and then AF because I was Air Force. I just
Yep.
started laughing because it's me as fuck. That's all I see now.
That's awesome.
This is bothering me.
What?
Can you wipe the fucking camera? There's a speck. See? See that?
Yes. I'll get
There's a speck. Deal with it. The camera's shaking. Liz, I apologize, dear. I
I
am
get
sorry.
No.
It moved, I think. Maybe it's a reflection.
I think it's a reflection.
Transition.
I think it is a reflection.
It is.
Yeah, whatever. Good
Whatever.
enough. So yeah, back to the pipeline thing quick. By the way, back when this company purchased this land from the Indians or whoever the hell it was, they had hearings. They went through the whole legal process. Nobody showed up to whine, bitch, piss, and moan or say a goddamn word months ago, or it could have been fucking 2 years ago.
Because
at this
there's
point.
no fucking news coverage in going to the town hall meeting.
No, but no, when it mattered, no one showed up. Now all of a sudden, oh, hey, they legally bought this land. It's theirs now. And, oh, what happened? Well, if it was so important to you, you would have fucking known it was being sold. So give it up, go the fuck home, and let the rest of society develop around you like you are so fucking good at doing living in the past.
So the other thing that is,
I'm kind of angry today.
The land they bought wasn't even reservation land. So it's you're poisoning our water supply. I read an article
No.
today. They're taking their water right now. That reservation takes its
Yep.
water from the Missouri River right there. It has a
Oh.
Missouri draw.
River water is fucking
However,
disgusting.
but
Hold
there-
on, back up.
Yeah, St. Cloud.
What what they're doing now though is that by the end of next year
Yeah.
is no longer going to be their draw for water. They're moving that draw for water to South Dakota and pulling from South Dakota up.
Well, they
So
can go
they're-
fuck themselves.
It's not even the water issue anymore.
Even if they think that's an issue, do you really think these pipeline companies are going to do something that's going to jeopardize an entire fucking water source?
Possibly, but it's their
No, I don't. They can't. They're not allowed to. There are things in place. Yeah, shit can happen.
Well,
I
it
get
depends.
that.
I know there's such things as AGAG laws to where you cannot legally talk about what happens on like factory farms. You cannot legally talk that there's gag laws on that. I'm not sure about the oil industry.
Right, but
There are gag
But
laws
the
to
thing
where
about that one, the one with that, okay, perfect example. Suncor Energy out in Denver
yeah.
Yep.
had a chemical leak. They're a chemical petroleum factory.
Okay.
Yep.
It hit the Platte River.
Yep.
That was on the news that morning, and they were out there every single day for 2 months while they were taking and cleaning that up and having people come out and doing inspections and doing testing and doing testing downriver and everything
Yep.
else constantly. It was almost obnoxious. However, it was well covered because it is a petroleum company.
Right.
Here's another thing. Have you guys watched any of those fracking documentaries, to where they light the water on fire? And
What
You-
the
you
frack
mean
are you talking about?
You mean the very, very minute ones that it happens in very, very few, and it's when someone didn't follow the regulations they already have in place?
Wait.
No, 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 no,
water
no, no,
lighting
no,
on
but-
fire?
but-
Do you know that there is a place where they're trying to make a big deal about the water lighting on fire, and it's always fucking lit on fire there?
Where?
I forget where it was.
Here-
We only had the
It's
internet.
a thing there. I know we have.
But no,
hold on.
in
I'm
these
trying to spy.
documentaries, in these documentaries, Jesus Christ, in these
Don't you
documentaries, there's
Jesus Christ me.
there's one thing that they always say, but they never are like, oh well, it's your fault. They're like, oh well, we leased the land of the gas company to frack, and then this happened. What is that?
Geiger counter.
It's like, well,
Ignore it.
you leased the fucking land to the gas company, and now you're bitching.
Well,
You're
yeah. Of course, I have to
Ugh.
bitch. That's just
Shit.
the way it fucking is. Oh, here we go. Oh, we'll do a smooth transition for Liz.
a
Liz,
couple
check Liz.
things.
What's up, man?
Guy says he watched that Aaron Brockovich movie. He can't fool us. And Alan's wondering, am I ready for Omaha? Well, Alan, I paid Danny to go through my truck, so yes, I am ready for Omaha.
One more time.
Now,
One more. Where are you going?
Omaha,
There we go. 3 times. Omaha.
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 Omaha, Omaha. Big forehead fucking TRT motherfucker.
oh boy. So
Ooh,
let me
we
get
got
this
a video
straight.
up here.
Let me get this straight. You start doing the podcast. Now you're too good to work on your own shit, and you're paying somebody.
No.
Suddenly you're a fancy man.
I'm getting paid fucking $3,000 an episode off this.
Oh god. Wait a minute. Where
Wait
the
a
fuck is
minute.
my cut? How the fuck?
Get your own sponsors.
Oh, apparently Shackleford's Garage and Imposter Entertainment doesn't quite pay.
No, fucking.
I was just thinking,
I-
Rusty,
I'm
it is your
making
garage. I'm
mine.
sure you have a tire iron or something here. We can get it out of them.
I'm making mine. Fuck
Oh,
you
boy.
guys.
So here's some tap water on fire. Liz, this is just for you. You better fucking be watching. Watch what I
He's
can
got a
do here.
lip ring. He's
He does
fucking
have a
done.
lip ring, but watch. Smooth transition, bitch.
Bring up the volume.
Yeah.
Builds out in North Dakota, and just found something out about
I fucked that up. Sorry,
tap
Liz.
water that we bathe in and use to brush our teeth and shit. And it's
You
pretty
do
weird.
shit in it too. Yes, he's
Let me
right.
know what you think. See if it'll work.
Oh, nice.
Don't live there.
Real fucking well.
So what
he's
happens
in the
when they have to
oil
put out a fire?
industry. That's right. How do they put out a fire?
Yeah.
This is how real men shower, by the way.
Shit,
Real men
shit,
shower in
shit,
gasoline,
shit,
motherfucker.
shit.
Really weird, right? First time I did it, it was a huge fireball, took up the entire sink. So that's why I'm a little.
So
jumpy.
I smoke a lot of weed. I had to change my lip
boy.
ring.
Uh-huh.
Jim says he's lagging out. Well, I'm actually watching on my phone right now to make sure we're not, and that could be you, Jim. Oh wait.
It could
Oh
be.
wait. Yep.
We might get a slight lag,
Here and there.
and there's no way of getting around it at this point. I cannot get a faster upload speed. So we can only do so much.
I was gonna bring my hotspot, but I'm out of data till the 17th.
God damn it.
But how much data do you have? that
Only
we
2
could-
gigs a month.
I don't think that's going to work for this.
I don't think so
No,
either.
We burn way more than that.
That's not going to work so hot there, Chief.
I could up it, but you know, that'd take donations.
Oh. Well, we're all about donations. That's,
Liz,
funding
if
this
you're going to
up. Oh
bitch
my
about our
God.
transitions, you get your ass up here and do
Liz,
the
What
transitions.
is she bitching about? What is she bitching
Transitions
about?
again.
What transition?
Exactly.
Is this not smooth enough for you? It
No.
fades from one to the fucking other. Come on.
The speaking transitions is what she wants.
Well, we're sorry. We're kind
I'm
of all
gonna
over the place.
Speak my fist into your face, woman. Fuck.
So, anyways,
Just
yeah,
can't please some bitches.
it's just funny.
I say that as a
Yeah,
term of endearment.
You know what I see the people checking in at the pipeline as?
What?
It's the same people saying, better be safe than sorry. As of this date, the FCC and blah, 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 and they don't have a right to take my personal information on Facebook and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah,
it's the
the
same
Facebook people?
motherfuckers doing the same fucking shit.
Yeah, post this, copy and paste this to your page. Don't share it. You have to copy and paste, and then
The
Facebook
last-
can't take your
the
photo.
last one that
Are you
went
retarded?
around. The last
Put your
one-
shit up. Put your fucking shit up. It's Facebook. Once you put it up there, it's theirs. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in the terms of service. But what's even funnier is they quote in the latest one that went around, the Rome whatever.
Yep.
If you look that up, that's a European trade clause.
What?
Yeah. It has absolutely nothing to do with privacy in the U.S. whatsoever in any way, shape, or form.
And putting a fucking status on your Facebook doesn't do a damn thing
You know,
on anything.
You know what
ever,
does?
ever.
Do you know what stops
What?
Facebook from having your information?
What?
You delete your fucking account.
No, you don't
No.
start one because once you have
Once
it,
you put it up there, they already have it. You just
Right.
don't put it up. How about that? If you,
Right, you don't put it up. But if you have one and you want them to stop having your information from that point forward,
Right.
delete your account.
Yep.
Don't post anymore.
Yeah.
he's
It's
calling
that
me
easy.
a cheap ass. He says he has 15 gigs for like 20 more a month, and Rick says my biggest sponsor is Anal Douche. Well,
Oh,
they
Explains the
pay.
$3,000 a month.
They pay. Fuck. I'll test their products. I don't care. So, anyways, what else do we have?
Well, what the fuck we got? I had a conversation with, we'll go talk about my buddy Black Robert real quick.
Sounds good.
My black friend Robert from Wisconsin. We were on the phone with him. He got done working.
BNT.
BNT, yes. And me and Eric and Robert on a conference call. And Robert has to stop at Menards on his way home from work
Okay.
because he needs to fix a toilet. Apparently, the lever you push broke.
Yep. Yeah, that happens all the time.
The lever.
Yeah, well, he's replaced it 3 times now, and finally the 4th time he said, well, I'm going to buy the metal one this time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, why don't you buy the metal one 3 times ago?
To replace the guts in a toilet totally
no.
with quality guts,
Right.
all of them is like $12.
Yes. But he cheaps out. He buys the plastic one 3 fucking times. Finally, the 4th time, he's going back to buy the metal one. He was on the phone for 20 minutes wandering around. He could not find the parts for the toilet. The toilet guts, the inside. He could find the toilets and some other stuff. Couldn't find them. And he's bitching. He can't find anybody, in the store to help him, blah, blah, blah. Me and Eric are fucking with him. Well, yeah, they're not coming to help you because they know they don't sell rims there. Shit like that. Or they're just, flat out scared of you because you look all big and intimidating. Well, then finally he finds somebody and he's talking to him. And our Bluetooth headsets we wear, they look kind of like a McDonald's drive-through headset thing. They literally wrap over your head with one earpiece. They are loud. So when you start yelling into your phone, people standing next to the guy you're talking to can hear shit. So, me and Eric start chanting, hands up, don't shoot, hands up, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And then I had the balls, because what fucking filter do I have, to yell, nigger, a nigger, oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Robert hangs up his phone. As he hangs up, I'm outside of my semi, by the way, walking from the office from my scale ticket back to the semi. I look over across the street. There's guys standing having a cigarette on smoke break as I'm just walking, yelling the N-bomb very loudly.
God.
It was fucking hilarious. Huh?
Your buddy, he does, you know who he sounds like, kind of? He sounds like Patrice a little bit. He's got that quick wit in...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a quick motherfucker, but... So he gets back on the phone with us, and he calls us back. He's just laughing, you motherfuckers, and we're, kind of going back and forth a little bit, giving him shit. I made some other comment, and Robert goes, you racist fucking prick.
Jesus.
As he's walking past another white guy in Menards. He said the dude turned and glared at him.
Yeah.
Robert's like, oh shit. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, when I just called you a racist prick, some other guy turned around. I was walking right by him. Didn't even think about it. He goes, I just ducked down some aisle I don't want to be down to try and get away from him.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
That's funny when the black guy says racist and he's afraid of the reaction he's going to get.
No, he is in Wisconsin.
Well, he's afraid of it. They'll fucking lynch him over there.
He's probably a three-tooth fucking meth head Green Bay Packer fan.
But yeah, he's a different character. But yeah, that was the highlight of yesterday.
Patrick, Liz is wondering where your yoga pants are. I was gonna wear.
I never committed.
Yoga, you have no idea how bad I wish I could have got a picture of that. Oh my God.
My wife says, "Oh, do it. I have a pair you can wear." I have the literal balls to do it, but the fucking mental balls,
You're lucky I didn't remember this when I went inside to change out of my work clothes. I would have fucking come out here in my wife's yoga pants. They probably would have been wrecked because she's tiny.
Dude.
She would have killed you.
My wife is only a couple inches shorter than me. Like when she wears like heels, she's taller than me. She can't wear heels. It's because I got to be the tall one. Anyways, fucking. So I'm like, they're almost like the right size. I need to get them like 4 sizes too small to where they stretch out and they're like translucent.
You gotta be able to see the helmet.
Yes,
through the. They gotta be so tight.
And the helmet's got to be smashed.
We gotta be able to tell if Joe is circumcised or not when he wears these.
Exactly.
That's the kind of tight he's talking.
Don't keep going, and he's just gonna come in and body paint.
Oh God.
Hey, Alan. Hold on, real quick. I gotta address Alan. Alan, I used to do RC announcing, but you know what? People are fucking pricks. I don't get paid enough, and yeah, fuck it. No. Anyways, I will see you in Omaha tomorrow, though.
Omaha. Yeah. So the whole yoga pants thing that just got brought up, that was because this week down in North Minneapolis. Now, North Minneapolis is the shit part. This isn't the hipster part that Aaron mentions sometimes, where it's like East Minneapolis or Northeast.
North is turning hipster a little bit, but keep going.
Well, kind of. They seem to be drifting in. Like, they come into that area because they want to show they're not racist and they have nothing to fear. No, you got some shit to fear there. That's not a good neighborhood.
My sister-in-law moved, like, to north.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's like 5'4", all of 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, just don't. But she lived in a shitty area of Brooklyn Park, so it's really not much different.
There you go.
She's like, I like it. I'm like, come on.
So I'm driving down the road, and I come up on this bicycle on the sidewalk, and first thought was, oh, fucking hey, he's on the sidewalk. That's pretty cool. Then I realized, is that a he or a she? I can't really tell. Yoga pants, the legs get real thin down by the ankles.
Yep.
Legs look real feminine. Then I noticed the hair. It's long hair, but it's up in a really messy bun, like shit sticking out all weird. But I'm like, what the fuck? And I start wondering. I'm like, I wondered what the fuck this is. I get a little closer. It's a 10-speed bicycle, like not like a mountain bike, like the 10-speed style. Mix match rims. It's bright fucking yellow. And then I get a little bit to the side of this person, and I see this giant, messy hipster beard. And realize that is a guy with a giant hipster beard, a douchey fucking man bun, wearing yoga pants in public. And it's not a bicycle thing, like he was dressed in bicycle outfit with the tight fucking... These weren't bicycle pants. This wasn't a bicycle outfit. Everything else about him was hipster. And he was wearing yoga pants. The first thing that pops into my head, and sometimes this word just fits. Fag.
Yeah.
Sometimes that word just fits. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It shouldn't be a derogatory term. Fag.
There's a gay man in the bushes across the street sucking a dick. He popped his head up to yell fag at this guy.
It never really meant gay to most people. It wasn't. It's like the Louis C.K. bit, same. If I was watching two guys sucking each other's dicks, I don't know why I'm there watching. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
But I'm watching, and one of them pulls their heads up and says, people from Phoenix are called Phoenicians or whatever. I'd be like, shut up, faggot, and keep sucking that dick, faggot. No, really, it shouldn't be what it is, but
right.
And again, I was listening to interview with John C. McKinley, the dude from fucking Scrubs.
Yeah.
He's on The Fighter and the Kid. He's got a kid with Down syndrome, so this does hit him a little harder. But he's like, you can't say retard and retarded. And it's like, dude, when we say that, it's something different. You know, okay, the word nigger is no. Okay, that's fine. Everything
Except in
else,
this garage when there's no black people around.
Yeah. Everything else.
But we're also not coming from a really racist spot. Like, it's, Yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
it goes back to Christopher Titus. It really does. If someone's mentally handicapped and you're calling him a retard, I will physically come after you.
right.
If you're
Okay,
30 years old, your whole body works, and you're living unemployed under a bridge, you're fucking retarded.
I got one for that. What if you have a child who is mentally handicapped and he does something really stupid and you say, hey, quit being retarded and don't do that? Because you can have this conversation with somebody that I know. They have no problem with it. They treat their kid.
Where is Dave?
Well, if we were talking about
He's
the
not
retard,
getting
it
an
would be
HJ,
Dave.
that's for sure.
But my buddy Eric has a kid who is autistic.
Yep.
He's on the spectrum. They
Okay,
say.
wait.
They play it off.
What kind of
I don't know.
shit?
Hold on.
Okay,
No.
go ahead.
It doesn't matter. With autism, with whatever kind of mentally handicapped it is, you have people who view it as, oh my God, coddle them, shield them. You can't say a bad word about them. Like, it's over fucking doing it on the protecting. He treats him and his wife, they treat the child like a normal child. You have rules. You have consequences.
And that's the way it
you
should
have
be
going
done.
on. They deal with what he has. Obviously, there's certain things they have to do different
Yes.
because of his condition, but there's not a deal made about it. You don't get to use that as an excuse. I've watched him to tell him, quit being retarded. I'm like, dude,
Jesus.
but at the same time, it's like, so now that kid's hearing that, like, it's a thing. Quit doing something stupid. Now, when someone tells him that in real life, it isn't going to trigger this thing in his head and make him go in a corner and cry. It's kind of helping him out as far as I'm concerned.
There's so many different types of autisms nowadays.
Right.
At the very beginning of the spectrum, I don't believe that's autism. What happened to having stupid loud kids? That happens.
Well, some kids are just retarded.
Well, and
they have to say, okay, here's the deal. When I was 13, that's when everybody was being overdiagnosed with ADD and ADHD.
Hi.
Yeah.
I was part of that.
Yeah, me too.
I probably should have been.
The Ritalin line during lunchtime to the office was ridiculous.
Oh, nice. You
Oh,
got any?
no. But you did used to sell my lunchtime pill. I got fucking $5 for that son of a bitch.
Oh,
and then
nice.
when they switched me to methylphenidate, I got $20 a pill.
Wow. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you. Fucking A. Rolling in.
But anyways,
and you didn't end up living in Sartell with all that money.
No. I wasn't smart. I didn't invest. But anyways, I think that's what's happening with autism nowadays, to where they're like, well, my kid's loud and doesn't listen and has a little bit of sociopathic behavior, and he doesn't do his schoolwork and this and that and this and that.
No, your kid's just an asshole.
Yeah, what happened with that?
All kids are assholes. I hate
I've
to
seen-
tell you.
I've
They
seen truly
are.
autistic kids before. I used to be a habitational counselor, and that is the worst job in the world. You take
Yeah.
care of mentally and physically handicapped people, and they never get better. They just get worse and worse and worse every day. And I've seen truly autistic people, and then I see these kids that they're calling autistic, and it's like, no, you're just making an excuse for your kid being a dick. That's what a lot of it is. You're making excuses, just like the ADD and the ADHD deal back in the day.
Right.
Now, okay, when they said I was ADD, it was like a couple super small things. My son was having a little bit of an issue in preschool, and they gave him the screening test.
Yep.
And it was so much more in detail and so much more bulleted towards the correct thing, and they're like, he's not ADD or ADHD.
Just fucking smack him upside the head, tell him to do his homework. Is that what they told you?
Yeah. Guy says,
That
Aaron
little fucker
has to be
behave.
an autistic. Guy.
Oh, Jesus. Gay,
Are
are
we
you going to
opening
start
that one?
trolling like you troll everyone else now?
Yeah.
By the way, I
Alan, Alan's on the same page as me. He used to take Ritalin and Adderall. He said he will not put his kids on it. I'm in the same page. Okay, I'm not 100% on the same page.
Okay.
Because the way I see him do testing now, and they say he's got an issue, definitely. The way they did testing back in our day, no.
Yep.
Absolutely not. But and Guy, autism and narcissists, one and the same. I don't know.
It depends on where on the spectrum, because you start getting stuff like Asperger's. You get
That's the
stuff.
thing. That's the thing. The Asperger's deal. They're not calling the kids narcissists. They're saying they have Asperger's. No,
I'll tell you what. I've worked IT. I've been around a lot of IT
Yeah.
guys. There's a lot of guys who are in IT
They're
that are
Asperger's as fuck.
Asperger's because they just sit, leave me the fuck alone. I'll do my job. They're excellent at it. Absolutely no personal skills. Absolutely cannot carry a conversation. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Yep.
Period.
Is that a new burger at Best Burger?
New burger
Doesn't
at
sound very appetizing.
The Asperger's.
Try the Asperger.
South Park did it.
They did.
I want the Rusty Shackleford burger. They got the fucking Elvis burger and all kinds of weird shit over there.
Dude, the
Have the
Elvis
Rusty burger. Just have
Will
a
you-
double cheeseburger and put some fucking seasoning on the meat. Call it the Rusty burger because it's so much better with seasoning. I like the
That's
place.
why I
but
like-
Is that the rusty
I
part?
like the
seasoning?
place. Yes.
Makes it look a little rusty.
Yes, they need. You could even use Lowry's. That's rusty colored.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They need some seasoning. I love that place, but just it's.
Well, that's why I like the Elvis burger, because it's got
First-
peanut butter on it, and it works as seasoning.
Hey,
Anyways.
we can do phone calls. Call in now, by the way, if you want to chat about anything we've talked about or want to tell us to go fuck ourselves. That's fine too. 612-913-1608. I posted it in the feed just now, or in the comment section. 612-913-1608.
So I did, by the way, just on that,
What?
tell us to fuck off.
Yeah?
Caveat on that, today at work we had a little bit of a slow day. I was
Yeah?
working on stuff otherwise. Wasn't talking
Is
to
your
a lot
phone
of
hooked
people.
up to this?
It's hooked
So
up.
I ended up
We're
watching
good.
Jimmy
Thanks,
Carr
so I
for
probably
4
did need you to
hours.
ask me that. You watch what?
Jimmy Carr for 4 hours.
Oh,
today.
God.
Oh, boy.
I'm ready to go.
So while we're waiting for a phone call,
Where's
if somebody
Liz?
wants to call, I mean,
Liz will call in.
while we're waiting for a
Liz.
phone
your
call,
transitions are
So
getting
I-
better, but yeah. But
I gave you all the
Liz,
assignments,
Liz,
but
fuck you, Liz.
Patrick's the only one that did it. Or
No,
not Patrick.
Liz.
Patrick's the one who didn't do it.
Yes, Patrick didn't do it.
So I said, watch Black Mirror Season 3, Episode 1. Season 3 is fucking terrifying. Because if you watch Black Mirror is what can possibly happen in the future. Seasons 1 and 2, that's shit that'll happen at, let's say, the end of our children's lives. Oh,
Yeah.
someone's calling in.
Who we got here?
Who do we got?
that woman got a mouth like an...
I pushed her on.
Hello?
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
It's your favorite dictator.
Hey,
Bitch!
Liz.
What the hell? What's so wrong? What? Yikes! What? Yikes! What? Explain yourself here, toots.
Okay, all right.
So let's move off phone calls real quick.
Second of all, I'm not your tut. Those are gross. That's a thing. Feet and feet are gross. Anyway.
No, that's tootsies or feet.
Yeah,
You're a
ew.
toots. That's
Either
a
way.
broad.
No. You can call me dictator. You can call me Liz Jong-un. All of those are acceptable.
I call you some other things too, but I don't think you'll be real happy.
I'm used to it. I work with men.
Well,
Anyway.
so
Has
anyway,
anybody
you still
called
have
you
a job.
Leslie Lizzie?
I'm sorry, what?
Has anybody ever called you Leslie Lizzie?
No, because I have really big boobs, and lesbians don't usually have that.
So, but you are still employed.
Oh,
you're
you're a bigot.
Oh, yeah, you're a bigot.
After last week, I was going to
bigot
touch on
boob.
that Liz is
I'm
still
a
employed
racist.
after
I'm a homophobe.
going down swinging at her
Yeah.
job.
So what happened at your work? Are you employed?
Are you still employed?
I am still employed.
Son of a bitch.
So what happened?
got-
You
I was-
spouted off. You opened your mouth instead of just.
I told the vice president of our company to literally fuck off. And he came to my desk on Friday morning and said, "Thank you for the bravery it took to tell us how you're really feeling, and there will be no repercussions for what you said."
Nice. Where do you work?
So how many sandwiches did you make him to apologize for this fucking mess you created?
0. No sandwiches.
Huh.
Then
Damn.
what was it?
Wow,
Stand-up
you
guy.
didn't apologize.
Oh,
What
all
the
right.
hell? So, what do you want to tell us, Liz? Want to tell us to fuck
Hold,
off
hold
or
on,
what?
hold on, hold
What?
on.
What?
She didn't
Well,
make sandwiches.
that-
She probably made some kimchi for him.
No. Ew,
Some what?
no.
Kimchi? Korean dish?
Can she what? Can she make sandwiches?
All right.
That's
anyway.
about all I got.
I want to talk to you about your transitions.
Yeah.
What
well,
transitions?
Exactly. Okay, we really got to work.
Moving on.
We're talking about one topic, and then we
So
find a good way to move it into the next topic. You know how Carl
Do-
managed
do-
to shoehorn things in?
do you
Those
know-
are better transitions. Than
Carl
those
doesn't. Carl doesn't do that. Dr.
Do you
Dave
know
does
how
that.
how
Oh,
this
sorry,
is?
Dr. Dave,
Do you know
my
how
bad.
this is free, and we're also doing this for free?
Yeah,
Except
no,
me.
no, don't you have
We're
a
not-
sponsor?
I'm getting rich off this son of a
We're
bitch.
not
These
paid-
guys aren't. But
We're not paid broadcasters. I'm a truck driver.
That's fine.
I see
that's
a
no
shiny thing while
excuse.
driving down the road, and
That's
I get
no
distracted.
To not do your best at any point. Why would myself as a potential sponsor want to put money into you if you have terrible transitions?
Well, because we know you're not a potential sponsor, so we don't give a fuck what you think.
So Kevin is down by Big Lake. He's on his way now.
Awesome. The
Better
show
put the
might be
fucking
over.
hammer down, bud.
Yeah, we're already
Jesus.
almost an hour in.
Yeah, we are.
Jeez, you're almost done.
Yeah, I know. We start to run out of steam after an hour. We should pot up
know.
Aaron's show.
No. He's probably done.
His phone probably died.
His fucking phone battery died, yeah.
So, hey, Liz, did Snail Trail unfriend you too after the gee blow up?
Oh no, she unfriended me a long time ago.
So why the
Nice.
hell did she quit? I never saw. Why'd she, quit the Savages page?
I don't know. She never posted anything about why she quit. All I noticed was one day there was, let's see, Jessica left, and then I don't know if she left before or shortly after.
Victoria
Jessica
used to
left.
post a dozen fucking things on that page every day,
Every
and they
day.
were
Remember when she
awful.
was divorcing her
Awful.
husband and moving?
It was all selfies.
Oh my god! Except for when she was splitting with her husband, it was all he's so crazy. I fear for my children and I fear for my life
No.
and blah blah blah. Then she posts a screen cap of the conversation. He's literally asking repeatedly without cursing, "Please let me see my child. Why can't I see my child? Why are you doing this? Can I see my child?"
All right.
please?" And she's trying to say he's crazy. You
He's
took
a
his
fucking
fucking kids
psycho.
away. What do you expect him to do? He's
Oh,
asking to see
she
his
she
kid.
is a psycho. She Guy's a huge Trump supporter or whatever.
Well, I think I said Guy's also a psycho.
Didn't know. Well,
I think
That's
Guy-
debatable.
I think just-
no,
I
Guy's a
think Guy
good guy.
would give Trump an HJ.
I like Guy.
Yeah, Guy would.
I've never met him, but I like him.
I've met him
good.
twice. He's a real good guy. But so he said something about Trump on his Gee page, and Victoria goes bullshit and fucking unfriended everybody. And Gee goes, "Well, he's not gonna deport you." And she goes, "Well, he'll grab my pussy without permission." It's like, bitch, your pussy's at your knees. It's kind of hard to miss.
It's hard not to grab that.
Oh,
It's hard not to grab that pussy without her permission. She walks around in the short fucking skirt with her vagina falling out because there's no fucking underwear.
Rusty probably
Oh.
still grabs a
And
little
if
bit
she
of that
rides
anytime he
around
digs in the back of the
Rusty
snail
Tackle
trail
for a
wagon.
back seat
Please
and
don't
snail
mention.
trail.
No, leave the wagon out of this. Why do you got to bring that up? Although it was funny as fuck when her head was bouncing out the fucking door when you were slamming her around the roundabouts.
That was the most fun of my life.
I
I've
was
never had
so
more fun
worried
in
about my
life.
car
So-
being broken, but at the same time, like, I hope she gets a concussion. This will be great.
Why would you worry about your car? Your car was in the hands of a redneck. Oh, never mind.
No, I worried about her bashing her head into something
Oh.
inside on the back seat. You know, like
Yeah,
one of the door
breaking a
panels.
door panel or
Yeah,
something.
you can't replace those door panels. Not because the car is like rare and classic and desired, because it's rare and there's none of them left and nobody wants them, so they don't make new parts.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
Or-
the kind of shit I'm into.
Well, here I'm gonna give my whole theory on Victoria.
Okay.
This is my theory on from when she
Right
started
there.
listening.
Can we
listening-
end it
was
right
the
there?
Illuminati
Liz
and the,
Liz
No.
has the theory.
It wasn't the Illuminati. God. Well, anyways, what happened with Victoria
Yeah.
was, so I heard she's much bigger than she was to now. She lost like 75 pounds.
Wait, now or is she?
She lost from when she was at the before she was at the Savages party to the Savages party. She lost like 75 pounds.
Oh
no,
my God.
the bullshit.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. That's like
She lost a bunch of weight.
that's
so now she's
three-quarters
like
of what my fucking wife weighs. There's no way Victoria lost 3/4 of my fucking wife.
easily.
No, she didn't.
But she probably is like, hey, this is just my opinion, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I haven't been this skinny since my first child with my first baby daddy. I'm gonna go trolling for dick and see what I can get, and I'm gonna get divorced while I'm doing it. Oh, by the way, this is what divorce lawyers tell you to do. File some kind of restraining order or something on him, because it makes you look better in your divorce case, and
Well, it
you
makes
get
you
more.
look like the victim.
Yeah, you get more. I guarantee he wasn't abusive. I see people get divorced every day on Facebook. Oh, my husband was abusive. I started writing, how? Well, and then they go, well, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. They were just abusive.
He yelled at me.
Yeah.
He wasn't nice to me once.
Yeah. He was emotionally abusive.
Uh-huh.
Well, like, if I called my wife a cunt, she would smack me in the mouth, which I would deserve, but she wouldn't take it. She wouldn't. But whatever. Anyways, that's the end of my theory.
Liz.
Yeah.
The question on my mind is, what do you think about Aaron going live on Thursday nights from 6 to 8?
Okay.
What
so
are your
when I
thoughts
first-
on this?
Okay.
I would
all
love
right,
to know
because
your
I-
thoughts, Liz. Could you please tell me your thoughts?
Hey, we have more viewers today.
Hey, what are you waiting for?
Okay, dickhead, stop talking so I can talk.
What do you want us to do? Stop
Here's my
talking? Why do
thought.
you want us to
Here we
stop
go.
talking?
Because they're acting like women right now.
Okay, go ahead.
So here's my thoughts on it, right? So
Yeah.
Aaron announced this whole thing.
Yep.
He's going to do a podcast too. Which
Yes.
to me, I really feel like he's just copycatting you guys. Like,
Well, no,
legit.
he
Like,
had a
let's look at
podcast
it.
before he had the morning show.
Yeah, so what? So did Oz. You don't see Oz restarting his podcast.
You know, though, he came and sat in the seat in the middle, and he kind of enjoyed himself.
Oh, I know he did.
Well,
Yes.
because it's a circle jerk.
Yeah, no, we're in
We're
a
talking
straight
about
line.
we're talking about Oz
we're in a
here.
s- yeah.
Not Aaron.
We're talking about Oz. We're in a straight
Aaron-
line. We're not
Aaron-
in a circle.
Aaron was enjoying jerking
Everybody's
him.
eyes are forward.
Yeah. Well, and
Except
Aaron.
Patrick.
Well, hold on. But when Aaron was here, his eyes were forward, right at the computer screen with the number of viewers on it, and he was jerking himself off to that number.
Anytime I moved off that, he told me to
Oh
move
yes.
back up.
Yep, I remember that. That was fucking hilarious. Now, I don't think he's necessarily copying. I won't say that.
I would.
But
he didn't even start talking about the podcast thing or even really have that whole idea thing after we'd already been into it.
Right. Well, and
Well,
that's,
I say we, like
he's
I'm
always.
a part of this.
But Tom Bernard came to him.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
No,
We
wait.
know that for a fact.
No, here's what he said this. I remember this. Okay,
Yeah,
first of all,
I
he's
can say
always
anything.
been talking about podcasts for quite a while. He's been mentioning wanting to do it.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 fucking years he's been saying this. He happens to do it once we do it, which, okay, fine, gives you a little inspiration. Someone else is doing it. Cool. But he seeked out places that would host a podcast. He said he was putting out feelers. He was putting out emails and phone calls. I specifically remember hearing this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, the Bernard Show didn't just come to him. They came to him after they received something from him,
Yeah.
asking about it.
Yeah.
He
I
said
see.
the Bernard Network is what is what I remember. I could be wrong, but I swear to God, I fucking remember that.
But that's fine. Anybody in this fucking Liz can start a podcast tomorrow. But you know what? Liz would know better than
Liz, you need a studio? I'll rent you one.
Yeah, she knows no better not to have it on Thursday night. And him,
Well, she'd have a hard time renting this on Thursday nights.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to.
I've heard several reasons what his issue is. Some are saying technically he wasn't even supposed to go live tonight.
No, he actually said he wouldn't be live tonight. He told me that last night. And his excuse was he wanted to keep it exclusive to the Bernard Network. Then today on the radio, he's saying that he's not going live because he doesn't have it figured out yet. And it was proven when he tried going live on the radio today. And it
Ooh,
wouldn't
that's
work.
brutal.
And then he goes live tonight
On his phone.
Well,
on his phone.
let's remember, this is a man that got herpes from quote-unquote his dad while they were quote-unquote gardening.
You're still into that conspiracy. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I am.
I'm not
Okay.
getting into
I
that
don't
one
buy
here.
it.
Not
I don't
yet.
buy it.
I
But
will say I've heard
that's-
stuff too, but
Thank
I'm
you,
not
Joe.
getting.
Thank
I'm
you
not
for
getting
agreeing
in.
with me.
I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying I'm not getting into that one right now. I'm not
I'm
getting
just
in.
saying, consider the source. Consider the
Right.
source. I have a hard time believing a whole lot of what he says.
Well, right, because what he did tell me didn't really come true. And that's the thing, that I guess that's what really irritates me about the whole thing, is the direct questions that were asked, and then you're either told a vague answer when there's no yes or no, you can't figure it out, or then you're finally told, we're not going live.
And then you
Just
go
tell
live.
us, tell us to go live. We know what to expect then.
Yeah.
But you know
Well,
what?
honestly, here's what I would do if I was you guys. I would
What?
I would not hinge any of my success on whether or not Aaron Imholt is going live. I love the show and I love everything that he does. It's fun to listen to. It's entertaining. But let's be honest, we're moving on from that. We're designing and developing our own thing, and it's fun to have our roots, right?
Yeah.
We have our roots in the Steel Toe Morning Show. We're the Steel Toe Savages. This is who we are. However, we have our own thoughts, ideas, and opinions on stuff, and it's not always going to be Aaron's little puppet.
Right, and yeah. I mean, he did never say, "Hey, I'm going Thursday night, so fuck you." Or don't do it.
Yeah.
He didn't say, "Hey, you guys can't do it anymore," or try to hint towards that at all.
Yeah.
But
we
it's
don't wanna
just
burn
at the same,
bridges.
and yeah, we don't want to burn bridges. But yeah, it's just my frustration. I made some comments online, and I know he's seen them, and everyone else seen them. Then other people are asking about it too, and it's just a matter of. I kind of want to know what's going on. We just started this. It felt like we're just kind of like, we have some viewers every week. It's not a big thing.
Well, no, I was actually going to shout out to Lewis as well. Lewis
right.
is watching us over Aaron.
Dave's watching
great.
us. And
Dave's
yeah,
watching us.
Eric Allard's actually. Eric, who I talked to all fucking day, he's never bothered to tune in before for more than 30 seconds. Apparently now he's watching
Eric.
it. How's it going, Eric? About time you fucking joined the party. Anyways.
You're joining because I'm here. No,
But we did discuss.
By the way, Eric, you make a lovely Harley Quinn.
Ooh, thank you for reminding me. I will pull them pictures up.
We
do have
did
to say,
discuss before
I think
this show.
I do know how to get more viewers for us.
How's that?
We just
Buy
go to the
likes.
dictator and go, if you do not watch and tune in to Savage Thoughts,
She'll bounce your ass. Gone.
Boom, bitches. That's what I do best.
So it's.
But no, we discussed before the show we're staying on Thursdays.
Yeah.
It
I'm
works best for everyone here.
Yep.
And, well, if we don't get the live views, people can download it. They can watch it on YouTube later. They can watch it on Facebook later. If they want. It's on Facebook when we're done. You just hit post.
Yep.
Unless we put
I-
copyrighted material in there.
And click back and forth between them if you want.
Yeah.
Like I said,
You can do that.
it was just a matter of, I just wanted to know, because like I was saying, the whole thing is like, I'm excited, we're doing this, and then it's like, squash. That's your first initial reaction when you hear someone who's much bigger than you, like Aaron, who's got a big following, obviously. You hear that he's going to go on, and it's like, well, what the fuck? How am I going to compete with that?
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
And like I said, I wouldn't focus on trying to compete with Aaron.
Right.
Because he's got his own thing. Like my idea, I have ideas for you guys, and I know I'm not one of you like official people, but I feel like I have some say.
Yeah.
Well, no, and that's
We're
but that-
always willing to listen.
and I want to say one thing. I just got a text from one of my friends from
Yeah.
the military. I haven't talked to Jason in years,
Yep.
but he's listening from Omaha right now.
Nice.
Hi,
You know-
Jason.
It's one of those things of we have our friends groups. Each one of us, we didn't know each other going into this, but
Yeah.
we have a reach. We can get this bigger, and we can have fun, and we can go off and do our own topics and have fun with it. We don't have to just cater to any one person. Liz is right. We have our own thoughts.
Yeah. And one thing I should mention too is
A&P Productions.
I was
Well,
going to
we're-
say it's almost time to do the read.
okay, well, we'll get to that one second. If anybody wants to come check this out and hang out, just hit us up. Either Patrick, Joe, or myself, Rusty. Send us a message. If you're not an actual friend of ours, sometimes it shows up in weird fucking places in the messenger on the phone.
If that comes
So,
up, honestly,
friend
throw
us.
a message. No, message Savage Thoughts. 'cause
Or
we
message
get all those.
Savage Thoughts, or friend us and then ask us. And I got no problem having some people over every now and then. And that's the other thing too, is we can do this like a listener thing. Liz, if you weren't busy being a responsible mom, you could fucking ditch your kids and come hang out. But no, can't do that.
5-year-old can watch
Sorry.
itself.
I got
No, they
I
can't.
got a kennel next to the garage. We can hear if the
You know,
little
I
fucker starts crying.
legitimately considered that for about half a second. And I was like,
Oh boy.
Silence is golden,
Maybe
duct
not
tape
as
is
good.
silver, Liz.
sorry, what? I couldn't hear what you said.
Silence is golden, duct tape is silver.
I agree completely.
All right.
Anyway.
So should we do our read here?
Time for our read. AMP
All right,
Productions.
All right.
Liz,
Are you going to roll, Liz?
I'm going to roll out so you guys
Peace
can
out.
finish off your thing.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye. All right. Oz renamed his deal. Well, didn't rename it. He just put his laser deal under A&P Productions /laser engraving division. That's where you find him on Facebook. Right now, he's doing a little bit of a stocking stuffer for the holidays. It's a $5 engraved bottle opener.
Ooh.
His prices start at $5 for simple engraving on simple things. They go range. You can get what part on the AK-47 was he talking? He can do a very complicated design for $50.
Is it the receiver?
Receiver.
Yes.
Lower.
Yes.
The lower, yeah.
Yeah, Oz said he can do parts. He can engrave anything. He's done awesome work with glassware, little credit card knives, actual knives, dog tags.
Yes. Keep talking, buddy.
I'll
just throw shit up here.
So, anyways, need anything laser engraved? Contact A&P Productions /laser engraving division on Facebook, or give them a call at 612-309-6023. That's A&P Productions at 612-309-6023. Also, his main gig, A&P Productions, he does sound. You got a party for $5,000 or $5,000, he can hook you up with sound for a very reasonable price. Contact him at A&P Productions.
Try not to go last minute, too.
Yeah, well, nobody likes last minute. But and when you say party, like live bands, if you have a
Hold
band,
on real quick.
You have
my buddy Jeff Brewstead's watching.
Huh.
Hey Jeff, Oz does sound for Crankshaft. That's one of Jeff's favorite bands.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is he does it for bands. So if you have a band, you're doing a gig, you need some shit to set up outside or inside, whatever it is, he can hook you up for small to big.
For bands, he does comedy shows, whatever.
Yep.
Anything that requires a PA system.
And I guess that laser engraving, my mom's having some stuff done. She got some little decorative rocks, and she's gonna have names engraved on them and shit.
Oh yeah,
so.
he can do rock. He can do
literally pretty much anything you can think of. If he can fit it in his laser engraving machine, it will.
Yep.
It'll engrave it.
He did some sweet iPhone work.
Oh, nice.
He actually made an iPhone look presentable.
Did he install the headphone jack?
No.
With his laser machine.
But that's genius.
I mean,
he should
that's
just
precision.
He should laser engrave on the bottom a fake ghost headphone jack.
Yes.
So, anyways, yeah.
So we had mentioned Eric dressed as Harley Quinn. So I was at a party over the weekend DJing for a guy that I work with.
That's creepy as fuck.
And the costume party, obviously it's Halloween.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, there were some attractive girls there that night. And
well, of course.
There they are.
That beard just pulls it all together.
He fucking walked in that with the fishnets. It's a skirt, by the way. It isn't just shorts. That's a skirt.
That's a skirt.
And fishnets. I do believe it's a skirt. You can tell me if it's not, but yeah, I about shit myself. I'm like, what the fuck? And he had a bra that was stuffed, and I motorboated it. Yes, yes, I did. I had to.
Why'd you motorboat him?
You have to.
But then this girl, I see her walk in. I'm like, dude.
Did you motorboat that too?
No, I didn't think that would go well with that girl or my wife. I don't think either of them would have been impressed. But honestly, Eric had bigger tits than her. So that girl walks in like, she's kind of, she's a lot cuter than you are, Eric. What the hell?
Yeah. The wife has a good point.
What?
Looks like the guy from House from a Thousand Corpses,
Oh,
Captain Spaulding.
Yes,
I don't know
Captain
that
Spaulding.
He also what's the other one? There's a house. There's 1,000 corpses.
House of 1,000 Corpses was the first one. The second one,
it was so much better too. I can't remember the name. I've watched it a million fucking times.
Huh.
Rob Zombie makes
No,
yeah, he looks like Captain Spaulding.
We were talking.
Google Captain Spaulding and
we were
sorry.
we were talking. I'll Google that. And somebody walked up and they were commenting on how Eric looked and how she looked and blah blah blah, and said something about how bad Eric looked. I turned and I looked. I said, "Yeah, but they're both fuckable, though. I mean, look at them. It's hard to choose." The look on that little blonde girl's face when I told her that the both of them were fuckable was kind of puzzling. She's like, "What the fuck did he just say about me?" She didn't know if that was an insult. Well, she was insulted. I know that.
Oh, yeah. I've lost
But her
a lot.
boyfriend, also her boyfriend was standing right there. I didn't even know it. Eric told me, her boyfriend was standing there, right? I'm like, there was another guy there? He's like, yeah, he was standing there looking all scared off in the corner. Like, that's hilarious. Who am I Googling?
Captain Spaulding.
Okay.
All right, he's
top.
One down.
One down.
I'm getting there.
Right there.
Images.
The Devil's Rejects. That's the other movie.
Oh, I could see him pulling that look off.
Yes, Captain Spaulding's got to be the best horror movie character ever.
Yeah.
If the shit wasn't copywritten, I'd say pull up the.
Wow.
I'd say pull up the YouTube video of when he jacks a car with a mom and a kid in it. Don't you like clowns? Don't we make you laugh?
Yeah, I think, Eric, maybe you should consider this next year. I mean, the creepy clown thing this year everyone was doing, so I would understand not doing that. But, yeah, I think he could pull that off. The shape of his head, he shaves his head anyways.
Oh, we're getting a phone call.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, caller, you are on. How's it going? Who is
I'm
this?
on.
Who are you? Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is it? It's Rick.
Rick.
Oh, it's Lincoln.
It's what?
What's going on, Rick?
Oh, someone this guy knows. Okay, one of your asshole friends.
In the movie you were looking for.
Oh, yeah, I'm an asshole. For sure.
You are.
Joe, the movie you were looking for, because it would have bothered me all night. The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, I said that.
Totally missed it.
Oh, Matthew Tupper. Tupper says, hey.
So, what's going on, Rick?
Rick, what's up?
I think you guys are being overcritical of Aaron.
Well, he
I don't know him personally. But his job is to
what?
do a show.
No, we understand that, Rick.
For the company. And you guys are just doing this for fun right now.
Well, Rusty and Patrick are. I'm making a shit ton of money on
yes,
this.
but we've done, this is what, our 7th one? Up till now we've done 6. He was on 2 of the 6. He knows we pulled this together out of fucking nothing. Like, we kind of tried getting a weekly thing going at a certain time, and it was just the fact that I was getting blown off on simple, clear questions. And when you go from, you're just starting out, you think you might be getting a following, it might be a thing, you're trying to get the hang of it, to all of a sudden, here comes a guy with way more experience who is very good at what he does.
Well, he's very good with it.
And all of a sudden, he's going to go live same time you are. It's the same fucking audience. It's kind of like a kick in the teeth in a way when you can't get a fucking answer. And that's all. And that's what I was bitching about was, huh?
It'd be like if you had a fucking goddamn, let's say like back in the fucking 80s, it's Motley Crue told their fucking warm-up band, whoever the fuck it was, if they were better than them. Oh, fucking, it's just fucked up, man.
But we're not a warm-up band. We're not going on before Aaron. It's Motley Crue or whoever's fucking band isn't playing on the stage next to them. They're playing before them.
One more quick thing, Rick. First off, it's our podcast, so, we got to be able to blow steam off. And two, Aaron can handle a ball busting, because you know what? He's going to hear this, and he's going to bust our fucking balls.
Yes, he
on
will.
The air.
And I fully
And that's
hope
fine.
for it.
We don't hate the guy.
No.
I don't think he hates us. Well, I don't think he likes us. I don't think he's capable of liking anybody.
I don't think he knows what he feels about us, yes. I don't think he likes us.
But I just think you guys should be a little more willing to work with him and willing to work around him, because he will make you guys better.
Well, yes and no.
How would he make us better? Because he's not willing to give us anything that's going to make us better. I know that
he was
for
on your
a fact.
show. He's on your podcast so many times.
Right, because he didn't have one yet.
Weeda, we'll get into that topic in a minute, because we're going to get this pink hair guy into the UFC here next week. Anyways, go ahead, Lincoln. Here's the deal. We were going to move. We're like, oh, God, this is going to crush us. But you know what? Also, another thing.
Crush you.
Another thing.
Going to crush you guys. You guys get your own fucking fan base.
That's the thing. Another thing. We got to get our own fan base. It's time to stand on our own fucking legs,
and
too.
That's really what.
Don't burn the bridges behind you.
I never said I wanted to burn bridges. I made it clear that I didn't want to burn bridges. I was venting about how I felt, and I said clearly, this is the initial feeling. When you first hear all of this starting to happen, these are the feelings you have. Now we've decided, we've discussed it, we've talked it out, and we're telling everybody all the feelings that got us to this point. And that is what?
Google the UFC.
Oh, and that is all the bullshit that happened. Like when you first hear about it, you feel a certain way. It's not right. That's why you sit on things. You don't react right away, but you can vent about them and you can discuss everything that you felt and went through to get us to this point. And that is, we are going to continue to go live, and we're not trying to motherfuck Aaron. We're just trying to, do our own thing now. And people can switch between. I don't care. People can watch him until he's done. And download it later.
You can download this show later. You can download his show later. You can watch.
I've watched every one of your guys' shows.
Yeah, and we appreciate it.
And I listen to Aaron every morning. I have no alliance to either one of you. I don't care.
Oh, by the way, sorry, Rick. Sorry to cut you off. By the way, Rick is the guy who does the Zimmerman barn updates.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I love them, by the way. No, but that's all it comes. It's just. It's like literally like Aaron says, and I'm not trying to copy him because it's the same type of shit that I enjoy, that I like, is honest radio. Just honest, go on, say how you feel, say what's been going on, say all the shit you went through to get to the decision you're at, and that's all we're doing tonight. And that's what we're doing tonight. And when it comes down to it, yes, you are right. We do not want to go against him. We're not saying fuck you, but at the same time, it's like there were some things this week that annoyed me, and I laid them out, but I don't lose any sleep over it. I don't give a fuck when it's all said and done. It's just.
Your season lights are annoying no matter what the fuck's going on, though. I mean.
Well, and before the show, and this is something that our viewers don't even get. We talk about this stuff, and we did talk that.
Oh, we've been texting all week about it, and then talking in person before. Yes,
right.
Yes.
And what we're trying to do, and yes, this whole thing with Aaron is bothering you, Rusty, and it comes down to more not getting that straight answer and not getting, yes.
Or being told I'm not going live and then going live.
That is frustrating.
Well,
that's the
frustration. Rusty's taking this way more personal than it needed to be.
Because it's a personal, direct interaction.
There's also other things we're not adding in there, too.
I've helped him. I've done stuff to help out. Like, I helped out with the comedy show last week. I didn't have to. But he needed help. I did it. He threw me a couple bucks. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. I got in. I loved the show. Like, I think he's hilarious on stage. But at some point, like, if I'm gonna be a guy who shows up when you're in need, like you could have found someone else. I understand that, but I do deserve some kind of direct fucking answer.
Rick,
I think.
Put this card up on the screen.
And really, we are looking at going our own direction. We are looking at getting our own fan base and working from that. And that's what we were talking about. And, we're having fun. We're still learning. We're still learning everything with this. So as we grow, we're going to get more of a direction. What do we want to get out of this? Where do we want to go? And once we get that direction, we're going, it's going to take us some time. We're 7 episodes in. 7.
And that's, I think, part of what.
And Oz has been a great
so fresh,
sponsor
it's so new.
far, by the way.
If we were established and we were comfortable, like, I'm not necessarily that comfortable yet. I'll be fucking honest. It would have been different, but it was a whole bunch of things.
You guys are 7 episodes in. You're doing pretty goddamn good job. I mean, I listen to every fucking week, so.
Well, we appreciate it, man.
Seven episodes in, and honestly, us 3 fuckers,
so
I met Joe at the freaking beer launch. I met Rusty at the car show.
Yep. We didn't really know each other when we started this fucking thing. We talk on the Steel Toe Savages page, and that was about all the interaction we've had with each other.
Yep. When it first came up, I told some friends, I'm doing a podcast with Joe the Infidel. Like, you ever met the guy before? No, we kind of comment and have similar jokes when we comment.
We're all in.
Hey, I work with that fucker. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Kinda.
So wait, one more thing. We can move on to the UFC stuff, so we don't stretch us out for fucking ever. What were you gonna say? You're gonna say something on the phone about don't be. What's his name? I'm bad with names. His name on the phone.
Rick.
Sorry.
I'm Rick.
Yes, I'm really bad with names. I apologize. But you were gonna say something, and we were kind of cut you off there. Don't be mad or don't be something.
I just think that your guy's gonna do his own thing. You guys do your own thing. And don't fucking bet. I don't think you should rib out.
I mean, we're not really bashing him too. We're letting off steam.
Yep.
And then we're breaking balls, and he's gonna bust balls on us. And that's the way it goes.
See, and
yeah,
I agree. Don't bash on him. And like I said, it was all that's just all the shit I was feeling and the frustration I had. And like I said, now we're done. We're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna be on at the same time. I don't care. He can have his people. We'll try to have our own, and we're gonna do our own thing, and that's all it comes down to. And it should be fun. I want it to be fun.
So
but
you guys realize
that's what. Go ahead.
Broadcasting is his business.
Oh, and I understand.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Why do you think that's what fucking got me so hard? Like the initial hit of, here's the fucking guy who knows what he's doing. We've done this for 6 weeks. Now he's doing it when we are. That's the like that right there hits. That makes it initially hard.
So I want to touch on this real quick so we can go back to the camera.
Yeah.
I almost want to do this like
we've had the UFC card up.
I
to
almost
5
want to do
minutes.
this like Top Gear.
Well, I want to get down to this fucking touch myself.
Here's the UFC fight card.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What's going on with UFC?
All right, Rick. Do you care about the UFC?
I don't give two shits about it.
All
Goodbye.
All right.
I'll see you on Monday, bud.
Yep.
Bye.
Thanks for the call.
Thanks for the call, man. So UFC, the big one that's
This
coming
is
up here.
the best card they've ever fucking released. I don't care about I'm so against the UFC Fight Pass. That's kind of like buy this plus our pay-per-view thing. Fuck everybody on Fight Pass. The undercard's better than most fucking pay-per-view fights. I don't know the Luki and Muhammad. Well, Muhammad, he's like a Muslim fighter. I don't give a shit about him. Now you got Sugar Rashad Evans versus Kennedy. Kennedy, he's on the show Hunting Hitler.
Yep.
He's a Green Beret, and he almost killed a USADA official. It was fucking fantastic. The thing about Tim Kennedy, he's on the ISIS watch list.
Okay.
ISIS wants to kill him, so he posted his address on Twitter. He's that badass.
Which one is
Kennedy, the white one with the goatee.
White one.
Read the names. Bottom. Prelim card. Prelim card.
Oh, down there.
Yes. Tim Kennedy. So a USADA official couldn't find his house.
Nice.
So he's creeping up and down the street real slow like. Tim Kennedy sneaks up behind him with a 9, puts it to his head and says, fucking announce yourself. You got 2 seconds or I'm plugging you. But anyways, they're both getting older. I'm going to say Tim Kennedy. He hasn't fought in a while, but I like Kennedy on that one. And then you got the next one go left. I can't pronounce his last name, but the white guy's name, Khabib.
He can't pronounce Michael Johnson?
Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson's good, but nobody's better than Khabib. Khabib should be fighting for the lightweight title, but because McGregor's such a fucking draw, McGregor's fighting for the lightweight title. But I got Khabib first round. First round easily. All right, next.
Nurmagomedov. Nurmagomedov.
I don't
that
even
easy.
know how to do that
Nurmagomedov.
one. Then you got Frankie Edgar versus Stevens.
Okay.
I say Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens is hungry. He almost got cut a couple times.
I mean,
I'm saying Jeremy Stevens on that one.
Any of these guys would kick my ass, obviously, but not to point this out. It looks like this guy's
Anyone
sucking
on
in
the
a
screen
gut.
will kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Including
and
Misha Tate.
He's sucking it.
It looks like he's sucking in a gut.
Dude,
like he doesn't have a gut to suck in.
They're
What
fighting
are you
at
doing?
145. That's just a pose. They're fighting at 145.
It just looks like he's sucking in a gut. Like that's. I should be doing that when I take a picture. Like I do half the time actually, but
Jeremy
mine doesn't go concave. It still sticks out a bit.
Jeremy Stevens is going to knock out Frankie Edgar.
Okay.
First, second round. Now we go up to Misha Tate and Pennington. Well, Tate just lost her fucking title.
The bitches.
Yes, the bitches.
The one on the left is cuter.
Oh, Misha Tate. When she's really made up, oh, she's gorgeous, man. But Misha Tate, she's lost a whole bunch, but she's also won a whole bunch. She won the title from Holly Holm, but then she lost it right away to Juliana Pena. So Misha's going to want to... Misha got her ass kicked bad.
Oh, yeah?
She got her nose broken. She got fucked up. So I say Misha's going to be coming back with a vengeance. Next up, you got Donald Cerrone versus Kevin Gastelum. Down one.
Right there.
Yep, Donald Cerrone, he is so good and so smooth. Once he moved up to the 170-pound weight division, the 155 cut was too big for him. But he's looking really good at 170. Calvin is fucking, maybe. I say Donald Cerrone wins by rear naked choke. 3rd round. Then the next up, this is an important fight. Weidman versus Yoel Romero. Down left.
Left. That one.
You got Weidman versus Yoel Romero. Yoel Romero's coming off of a suspension from steroids. Chris Weidman...
I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah, no, that is his TRT photo. That is his roided up photo.
Right.
Chris Weidman's passed all the tests. Yoel has been suspended.
Okay.
Chris Weidman, I say Chris Weidman was the first one to really beat Anderson Silva, and he did it twice. That's one where Anderson's leg wrapped around his leg. This is his first fight back from losing the belt to Luke Rockhold, because he should have won, but he tried to throw a wheel kick, which is the most retarded move you could throw against another fighter, and he got his ass beat by Rockhold.
Nice.
So Weidman beats Yoel. I don't know how. Then you got the Polish chicks up top. No one's going to beat Joanna Jurczyk. I can't do that. No one's going to beat Joanna.
What the fuck is that name?
Check
6.
They're 2 Polish broads fighting for the 115 belt. The top are belts. And then you got Tyrone Woodley versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone's a motherfucker. I hate him. He says, okay, make this connection. Tyrone Woodley says it's racist when people mentions that he gasses out.
That's racist?
My friend Jason says 145, that's one of his legs.
Yeah, no shit. But Tyrone says it's racist. So I hope Steven has a very good shot in knocking off Woodley's head.
How is it racist to point out that you get fatigued?
I don't know. He's one of those guys. He's a SJW fighter. I fucking hate him, and I want to see him drop to the 170 pound.
That's the most confusing thing I could fucking possibly think of. Isn't a social justice warrior who can fight?
Don't go down that road. Most confusing. I broke your brain with flat earthers this week.
Oh yeah. All right.
No, this motherfucker would be on that flat earth and gladly accept
it. Probably.
He's a cocksucker. I hate him. I hate every little thing about that motherfucker. I hope Steven fucking knocks his... Steven has this really unorthodox way of striking and catching people. Like he punches up, over, and down when they're blocking. It's
so like this?
Yeah, but he does it effectively, not retarded like us.
Hey, I used to couldn't fight. I was in karate back in the day.
I can fight, but
I even got trophies.
I bet I'd last.
Participation?
No, I actually got legit.
So you
believe it or not, I actually have legit trophies.
You'd be a Sage Northcutt fan. Sage Northcutt's a karate guy. And then the last fight for the 155 belt, McGregor does not fucking deserve to be fighting for the 155 belt, but he's Conor McGregor and he's pulling in the pay-per-view draws.
That's kind of weird that it's looking at this card right now, the lightweight title. Mm-hmm. So 155 weight versus 170.
Khabib. Oh yeah, I don't know. Somebody who does a website fucks up. So first of all, McGregor's last fight was at 170, but he holds the belt at 145 pounds. That's why he's holding the belt.
Okay.
Now he's fighting for the belt at 155. He wants to become the first guy to hold 2 belts in one shot.
All right.
And then after this fight, he's going to retire from MMA, and he's going to do his $70 million fight versus Mayweather boxing.
Gotcha.
But Eddie Alvarez.
Okay, we really need to get off this. We are down to 10 viewers.
Anyways, last Eddie Alvarez.
Two of them are us.
Yeah, Eddie Alvarez is going to wrestle the shit out of McGregor.
Yep.
Gas him, and then pick it. He's going to submit him, or he's going to knock his ass out. I say he's going to knock the fuck out of McGregor.
So we did get a visitor.
We
here.
got a visitor.
We have a visitor here.
Who we got? Who we got?
We got Kevin in studio with us.
We got Kevin.
Kevin,
All right.
I'm Joe the Infidel.
Joe.
I'm Rusty.
Nice to meet you, Rusty.
That's Patrick.
Yes.
So you showed up here in a truck. Tractor trailer, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Apparently the city streets of...
just passing by.
All right.
So,
How are the city streets of Sauk Rapids to drive in?
Yeah. So you got roundabouts under construction and super narrow lanes.
I don't know if you've seen my post this morning.
No.
Well, I put one on the Savage page.
Yep.
And it was Green Bay. I was in Green Bay. I can move over a little bit.
Cool.
Step up. I was in Green Bay, so it is an absolute nightmare.
Yep.
For a truck. I don't know.
You were in Green Bay already today and you're back here?
Yeah.
All right.
It's 4 hours.
Well,
four and a half.
I drive truck. That's not a thing for me, but some people get just fucking amazed by that.
Yeah,
How many miles do you
Green
run
Bay
this
isn't that big of a deal.
Right.
Considering I believe it's almost 3,900 miles now. It'll be 4,000 miles since Friday night.
Nice.
Wow.
Pretty close to it. It was Alexandria to Fairfax, South Carolina.
Huh.
Dropped a trailer there on Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
Monday morning, I was loading tractors in Grovetown, Georgia. Then I went to West Virginia and Ohio and dropped them off on Tuesday.
I got a question
morning.
for you.
Yep.
Do you load your own freight or
No.
Okay.
No, I don't touch any of it.
I've actually got a better question.
Here's the question in everyone's mind. How many hookers are dead in your sleeper right now?
Go take a look. None. I don't have time for that. You put 4,000 miles on in 6 days, you don't have time for any of that.
Better question. Where are the worst drivers in the States?
Where are the worst drivers in the States?
What's your opinion? Yeah. Have you literally been all over the country?
All over it. I've got everything but 7 states in the far northeast.
What's your opinion? Okay, so I haven't been there either. On the stretch of road from the Twin Cities, all around that area, 94 up to St. Cloud and in St. Cloud. Where does that rank in the nation?
It sucks. I mean, I could
Thank
show you
you.
pictures and videos.
Fucking thank you.
I mean, Nashville. There's towns that are the size. I rank Nashville. I don't know what the population is, but
Yeah.
I just base it off of my eyesight going through in traffic and congestion. But you can't really do that because Nashville it seems like it's the size of St. Cloud,
Right.
but it has 5 lanes of traffic going each way.
Huh.
I mean, there's Minneapolis, St. Paul. I just said it tonight when I was getting off of 94 on the 694. As soon as I hit that mess,
Yep.
it was backed up, bumper to bumper. Already,
it's a
right
fucking
there.
disaster. And then
It is.
And then
well, you
once
got 2 lanes of traffic. I mean,
But then when you
every-
do get to go, it's holy fuck. Everyone's on the gas right to the
Right.
fucking floor up to 80 miles an hour. And then you smoke the fucking tires to not rear end the asshole in front of you.
Right.
Because
right.
nobody can just kind of figure out how to fucking creep along at a steady speed. And that this is the worst section across the country. Everywhere else I've been, you're either creeping along or you're fucking moving. There's none of this ADD fucking, oh my God, 80 miles an hour! Oh,
Right.
fuck brakes! And that doesn't happen
No.
anywhere else.
Atlanta. I mean, every city I go through there every other week. I'm
Yep.
through Nashville and through Atlanta and through
So
Grovetown. All these bigger towns.
Hold on.
It just
Sorry.
sucks.
I'm gonna rephrase this question to get. So, Rick was wondering, do you partake in the lot lizards?
Absolutely not.
Good,
dirty creatures.
4,000 miles in 6 days.
I work next to
there's
the
no time.
TA in Rogers, and I've seen some of those disgusting.
Personally, I think that they've, I've been driving trucks 17 years, and it's completely it's eliminated. I think things like what was it, Craigslist and crap like that has eliminated that. You know, that's walking around a lot and getting picked off by the cops is old school. I rarely see one. I
haven't seen them in a few years now that you mention it.
Creepy, I'm sure.
Well, the ones that you do accidentally see is you wouldn't want to get. Well, as a matter of fact, go out there right next to my truck seat. There's a can of wasp spray.
There's a dead one sitting there.
Now there's a can of it's one of those that squirt 30 feet.
Yep.
They get it within 30 feet of that truck, they're going to get a warning shot with that because I don't want their bugs or diseases anywhere close.
The closest thing to a lot lizard I had was a genuine hooker, actually, because it was in Oakland, and in Oakland there is one truck stop and there is parking on the street, and it's a fucking ghetto. It's a dump. Don't ever let anybody tell you Oakland's wonderful. No, Oakland's not wonderful. Oakland's a fucking dump.
I've never heard Oakland is wonderful ever.
I've heard people try to say that how it's. I don't get it, but like they try to defend Oakland like they came from there and it's great. No, it's not. But
not to switch topics here or nothing.
Yeah,
go for it. So I was listening to you guys on the way up here.
Yep.
So and I hear this stuff about the Aaron and and how come he's doing this and he's doing that and we're doing that. Okay, from the outside looking in, I don't care. It sounded like drama. Personally,
there's a little bit there.
I would have just shut it off. Well, as a matter of fact, I did. I went back to navigation because I didn't want to listen to it.
Well, we had a caller ask us again about it.
It was the call. I missed that.
That was the caller that was on and brought it up again.
I missed it.
Otherwise, it wasn't. And that guy was trying to come from Aaron's point of view, so that's where it was going.
I got you.
And that's fine.
Well, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I'm here because of the F and Early show,
right?
And all this came together.
That's why this is
right. This is here right now because of Aaron's show.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I've met
I'm
a
not
lot of
denying
great
that
people.
at all. Yep.
Perfect. This right here could be so much better in the sense that, like, I think one of the first podcasts that you did, I said, get some naked women back here behind the camera. People don't want to see this shit.
But the thing is,
do some field strips and weapons up here. Get somebody.
We could pick sugar daddies up as a sponsor.
Well, there you go. I mean, you want to see them numbers
sugar
go
daddies
up.
be women and just
do
have
what
them
Aaron
stand
can't do. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to.
I have a buddy that owns an escort service.
No.
He would probably like some advertising.
There you go. So just bring them in, get them field stripping some weapons here behind you.
There you
Them
go.
numbers will climb without any effort, guaranteed.
Well,
Word of mouth will spread.
After this episode, the numbers climb throughout the week through downloads and views and all that crap.
Okay,
like not a ton of people watch live. A few do, but not a ton.
Okay,
but then through the week, you watch the numbers slowly.
It jumps back up.
Up.
Okay,
it does.
And I don't have a lot of time for it.
But that's the thing. A lot of people don't, and that's why we offer so many ways.
Right.
We're doing it in the middle of the week. We're doing it late. People are with their families, with their kids. I know you got your 2 daughters.
Yep.
And if you're at home, you're going to be spending your time because you're off the road with your daughters.
Right. And it is nice for me to connect with the people that I know. A lot of them that I haven't met yet.
Yep.
But when I'm going down, you lose. I mean,
and that's
600 plus miles a day. I'm pushing.
Yeah,
you got to find something to do. Octane isn't I mean, you got XM radio.
Yeah,
you can only listen to that so much. You're switching channels.
XM has declined.
Right. I mean, at least I can switch to a comedy station, or I can I listen to the Patriot Channel and listen to politics. I know you guys know this about politics.
No, we get it though.
But I jump all over just for entertainment rolling down the road. I mean, when your ass is in the seat for 11 hours.
Trust me, I know that.
So.
But no,
so I listen to this. Plug up the pot, let it roll.
On that note, like you're saying, it's everything I was saying. There's only one thing that irritated me, like genuinely.
Okay.
And it's just not getting that straight answer when I asked over and over. Okay. Other than that, all the stuff I mentioned was the initial. Like we just started this, we're excited and we're not real comfortable and confident doing it, and then we get the. Aaron's going live at the same time, and it's just like it was.
Well, that was a cutthroat move. I'll admit. I mean, it was kind of, and I don't know if that was purposely done or not. I don't know. I haven't talked to Aaron.
I've heard 2 different things. I've heard it.
But the whole. Hold on one second. So I don't lose this thought because that happens. Apparently, I'm getting old before my time. Yeah, ADD. What was I saying again?
But if anything, you would
Wow.
think Aaron would be proud and at least put a plug in here and there. I mean, that would
Right.
be
Well,
my
he's
understanding.
plugged our podcast.
Okay.
And-
Well, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
and
I
that's-
don't get to catch every show because I'm out of range, and then I have to download his show
Yep.
too. So, but it's just
It was-
none of us would be
I guess
here.
what
There's
I was
two great
explaining-
pages on.
Yeah.
We got the Savages page. You got the Steel Toe page, and then there's the 100 Savages or some.
Yeah.
And then there's the Gee fan page.
The Gee
I think I got invited to another one too, so I don't know. Yeah, so that's
No,
like the
it
real
was
savage.
The
savages.
initial emotion and initial bullshit. Like, I didn't make any drastic comments, announcements, or fuck yous. I don't want to do any fuck yous.
Right.
But it was also, I listened to the same type of shit Aaron did. Opie and Anthony. I never
Right,
was a
right.
Stern fan. I was kind of before my time a little bit, but I got into O&A and that type of just the honesty shit. So I'll come on here and I'll talk about everything from when I first heard about it to the conclusion I came to and why I've come to that. And
Perfect.
that's what we did. And there's no real hard feelings. There's the one little bit of frustration I have
Right.
that I think I'm the only one with, and whatever, that's fine. And I'll get past it. Give me a week. I'll forget all fucking about
I've
it.
gone
Well,
past
like
it.
like
I mean,
any social justice
I was
warrior, I'll be
pissed at
over it.
first.
Right, but like I'm saying, get them.
Yep.
Get some nice looking women in their field stripping some weapons. It'll be gone. It'll evaporate.
And to prove that, everything's gonna be fine, and why I don't overreact on shit right away, our viewers have been about the same as they've always been all night.
They're actually a little higher.
And that might be actually to do with the fact that Aaron was also on. So more people are tuning in on the internet. We're posting it, sharing it to all the pages. So
Including
they're
Aaron's.
getting 2 notifications. They're
Cool.
flipping back and forth.
Right.
So yeah, really,
It'll grow.
and it
It'll
will
grow.
grow. And
It takes
we're
time.
growing, like I said earlier, I've got my friend Jason watching tonight.
Right.
He's in Omaha. He's one
Okay.
of my military friends.
Okay.
I've got guys down in Tucson that are watching.
Nice.
We're getting that web and we're spreading it out. Aaron,
Yep.
right now, as it's been with the Steel Toe Show, is very terrestrial and very right here.
Right.
Whereas with what we're doing, we have the spread. We're using Facebook. We're posting this stuff up.
Well-
So my friends living in Hartselle, Colorado can download it, listen to us, laugh their ass off, and go, you know what, I'll wait till next week.
Right. Right. Well, I mean, I'm impressed. I've never been in any type of studio. I have done some photography and video work, but that's like outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
Ne-
Actually, this is a
pretty-
cleaner setup than
Pretty
the
nice.
than the 101 studio.
this was put together on a very tight
Shoestring budget.
Well, I don't
We
doubt
we
that.
all Rusty put in the most money, but we all threw in a couple bucks. We all bought our mics and booms and all that crap.
Yep,
Oz don't-
Oz donated the camera. Couple mic booms, one of the mic cords.
nice.
I mean, just
There might
And
be
it's
500
all-
bucks here.
yeah. I don't
Pretty
even know if there's
minimal,
that
but I
much
mean-
on the and but
Well, you got to add in your
500 bucks on-
5-year-old budget computer.
on recent investments. The
But it's
computer
the
I already
knowledge.
had, but
I mean, who's going to put all this together?
and that's just
somebody
yeah.
had to have the brain power to just screw this all together.
And we've been helping Aaron with that too, actually. And also, so you want to? Here's an example of how there are real, no genuine, hard fuck you feelings. We've been giving Aaron advice.
Cool.
And helping him out with the setup and stuff, and that's why not? Like,
right.
and then after
think it's great.
tonight, sitting down doing this, getting it all out, he can watch it. He can respond now. We've already shown that we don't really mean anything negative towards him by helping him out, like we have tried to do. Just
Sure.
offering it, literally offering and then showing and following through goes a long ways.
When he was running on the Steel Toe page, and it was buffering and the video quality was suffering, I was on my phone sitting at work. Hey, you need to try this, show me this, send me this, to try to help him, because we want him to succeed. We want him to do well. At the same time, like Rusty said, it is a bit frustrating if you're going to ask a question and just get, no, it's not that, and then it becomes that.
Yeah.
That becomes a frustration.
Right.
It's not that we're mad at him, necessarily. It's just a frustration.
Right.
We're going to bust his balls. He's going to bust our balls.
He's gonna tell me to quit being a whiny fucking bitch about it. And I'm gonna laugh at it and be like, yeah, well, I was over it yesterday already. So,
But from the outside looking in, here we are. Been dragging this conversation on.
Yeah.
Gee says we need a fourth mic. We have a fourth
We
mic,
do.
Gee. We just don't have it set up for tonight because we weren't expecting anybody in.
weren't quite
Well,
ready.
it was kind of a last ditch thing.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm on
awesome.
my mandatory 30-minute DOT break right here. I'll have you know that. It's mandatory 30-minute
yes,
DOT
they are.
break.
They're
So
wonderful.
I'll log that, and then I'll stretch it in my
Yeah, I kind of
I've
want to
got
plug
3
this
hours
quick.
to drive to Alexandria from here, so
Oh, well, you're good.
I can coast that fast.
Adrian is
No deer. Come on. I already
Why
got a
would you
couple
say
dings
that?
in that bumper.
Just don't talk about hitting deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to plug this real quick. Adrian is having a birthday roast for his 40th birthday, Friday, November 18th. Doors open at 8 p.m., show at 8:30 at the Red Carpet Event Center. Get your tickets at ticketfly.com. I want to go to this. You got Adrian, DJ Glenn, Kwame, and I don't know the other 2 guys. But Adrian, he is solid as
Adrian
fuck.
is good.
Stage killer.
Adrian is amazing. I was there on Friday night for the show that Adrian and Aaron
I
did.
saw Adrian
I haven't caught one yet.
I helped.
I've got to do it, but
I helped set up the sound and stuff. Aaron was kind of
Awesome.
scrambling for some equipment and put its post on Facebook, wondering if anyone
I
had
seen
any.
that.
And yeah, I showed up. I brought my board and an amp and whatever,
Awesome.
some wiring, whatever, and got everything set up for him. So it all
That's
went
cool.
good.
I saw Adrian.
I'm going to turn the headphones
All right,
back
cool.
over. I got to step out. I'm going to put the. I loaded a load of sailboat fuel, so I'm going to drop that off right here. And
All right.
Oh mercy!
thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming in,
yes,
man.
Thank you for stopping by, man. That's awesome. That's part of what we're gonna like. That's part of this, by the way, is people can stop by and say hi or say fuck you.
Really sweet setup. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's right on the driveway with that.
Yeah, that'll work. Yep. Fucking sailboat.
Aaron wants the number. Aaron wants to call in.
Aaron, the number is 612-913-1608. 612-913-1608.
And now's a good time to end the show.
Yes. And on that note, we're out.
No, we'll take Aaron's phone call and then
fuck
end
yeah.
this.
Absolutely.
No, that's fine.
So, anyways,
fuck. Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna piss and then walk into the middle of a shitstorm. Well, I'll wait for the truck to
Oh,
go.
there'll be no shitstorm. I've already told you everything's cool. It's just I had the one thing that bothered me, and
Yeah, he's got to learn that. Yeah, I'll get into it.
yeah. Joe just said you have to learn as he walked out the door because he's chicken shit. There he is. Aaron, is that you, sir?
What's the fucking problem, girls?
See, I called it. You're gonna call us bitches, tell us to get over it.
I'm not gonna fucking listen to whatever it is you said. So give me the cliff notes.
Cliff notes are: I went through everything I felt from the very first minute I heard you were gonna do Thursday nights to the conclusion of how I feel now. The one thing that bothered me, and it's minor, trust me, but hey, we're being honest here, right? So it was, are you going live? I never got really a clear answer. Then I was told no. Other than that, it was the fact that, like, we're just starting. We're not real confident in this. I'm not real confident in it. I'm trying to throw this fucking thing together. Kind of feels like we're getting a following. And then we hear, here comes this guy who's a fucking professional, who's amazing at his fucking job. And I'm not trying to blow you right now. But now he's going to pop on same time. And it's, oh, fuck. Like, the initial, when you hear that, gets in your head, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And that's all it was. And I'm trying to explain that there's no way.
Hold on a second. So you're insecure, so you crash me.
We ain't crash you. We're allowed to express our whatever little feelings we have about this.
Yes. I didn't.
So,
Just like
hold on.
you're allowed to come back and break our balls.
Yeah.
So then somebody goes, well, we gave him advice, and we go, I thank you for the advice. And we
Yes.
first of all,
No, you did.
I wasn't in charge of it. I wasn't in charge of the technical shit. That was Alex and Gary. I was the guy testing it out. And we're not streaming every fucking Thursday. I put it on my stupid phone as a teaser to promote it to other people to remember to go to the Tom Bernard website. We're not running it through a fucking phone. We're running it through the camera setup.
How'd that work, by the way?
Worked great.
Good.
Awesome.
No, and
And Aaron, to be honest, today, like I said, I have no anything with this. When you were having the problems today, that's why I started messaging you. Hey, what's this? What's this? Trying to help you out any way I can, just because I want you to succeed. I want your setup to work. I don't want you to stumble like we did at the beginning of this. You know, it is a new program. It is hard to learn, and just trying to help you out with that. For me, there's nothing there. It's just one of those, you know, okay, Aaron's going on the same time as him. Like I've been saying, I've got people all over the country that listen to us that aren't a follower of you. That's fine. You know, at the same time, we're still talking about you. Some of my people are still going to probably listen to the Tom Bernard Network and listen to you on there to see what we're talking about. And that's great. That's all I really care is let's just get this going.
Yeah.
And we don't have to piggyback on everything and, you know, have our own show. We don't need to be just, you know, lackeys, for lack of a better term. We can move on and go, okay, this is our show. Aaron does his show, and that's it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally clicked on the thing.
God damn it.
Come
Best
on, board
up in the fucking business.
No,
I've got fucking, I spend the whole week getting God damn it with this fucking computer.
But anyways, no.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I spent all week getting this fucking Tom Bernard podcast thing going, shaking in my boots. It's the biggest opportunity I've ever had. I get the thing going. I want a little bit of buzz one week, and all of a sudden I'm pissing in your Cheerios. Fuck, it's not going to be every week. We don't even have the computer system that can handle a live stream, as we've seen. So we do a little teaser thing. We don't even do it for the full podcast. And now you guys, you're stepping on our time.
No, I think I tried over and
I'm trying to get the Tom Bernard thing off the ground.
I tried over and over again to make it clear that I'm not trying to say that you're stepping on, like the initial, like I said, when you first hear it, I went through the initial
reaction,
and then I went through it step by step from the initial what I felt to pulling my head out of my ass and realizing that, hey, you know, it isn't a big deal. It's not a thing. Let's do it. The only thing I said that was irritating was I couldn't get an answer yes or no, because I want to know what to expect, and then this all happened fast.
I didn't know what I was doing yet. We've been putting this thing together second by second.
Well, now I know that.
Yeah.
So then I apologize.
Asked me before you went on the little fucking garage show and fucking lit me up.
We
didn't light you up.
Listen to the. You know what? We talk about it right away for the most part. Listen to it right away. And then we got back into it later with the phone call. But listen to the first 10 fucking minutes.
Hey, Aaron, I came out of my way to come here and say my piece for you.
Yes.
Because buddy, who's this?
This is Kevin. Kevin the trucker.
Kevin. Good to Kevin the trucker. A fucking voice of reason in there.
Hey, I mean, it's not really the easiest neighborhood to drive a truck into. But I came down here to just kind of, you know what? When I'm driving down the road listening to it, it sounded like drama. And it's continued into drama right now. It's just, nobody wants to listen to that shit. Nobody's numbers are going to go up by listening to a bunch of guys in the garage.
Actually, we're up to 22 now.
Listen to the morning show, bitch and piss and moan
and another
about all this petty shit. Get some big tits out there.
Yeah.
Get some guns. Get you know, put some stuff on that people want to watch, and numbers will rise. Big deal. Just you know, if I was driving down the road right now, I'd shut it off because it's more drama and shit that nobody else needs in their life right now.
And I also mentioned,
first of all, Kevin, I want to thank you for being the voice of reason. But second of all, the one thing I'm going to disagree with you on is that drama's fucking fun to listen to. I love it.
God, I get enough of it in my life. I get enough drama.
Start some fucking beef.
We're not. And we're not. I also said earlier tonight, it's time for us to grow our own fucking audience.
I can't wait till Trump is president and he deports you back to Saudi Arabia.
You know what? I want to do a 23andMe with you, and I bet you're more Middle Eastern than I am. Fuck.
All right.
He does look like an infidel.
All right, poor man Joe DeRosa.
Anyways,
can you understand what I was saying though about literally just talking about the initial what I felt, because it's like what the fuck, and I made it clear from the beginning, like this is what I initially felt too. There's no hard feelings. I'm not trying to motherfuck you. I don't want to burn bridges. I'm not saying fuck you. It's just here's how it broke down.
You're not even in the top 50 of listeners that I'd like to kill, so don't worry about it.
And Aaron, honestly, I think for Rusty, the big one with this got in his head of competing with you, like the whole going on the Bernard Network got with you.
Yes.
It just got you nervous. He's got a bigger audience. He's got a bigger draw. He's got a bigger reach. And is that going to do anything to us? It wasn't so much anything against you. It was just situationally.
Yeah.
From an outsider's perspective,
like we're bitches.
This sounds utterly retarded.
Jesus Christ.
The trucker said the trucker agrees with you.
I agree with Kevin. This is fucking pedantic.
Hey, Aaron, is Guy in your top 5 of the listeners you want to kill?
Oh no, Guy gets a fucking trophy
right now. I'm reading the comments right now. Guy's not in the top 10 either.
Really?
So there's one guy who wrote, and because I noticed, I'll skip 500 comments of, "Dude, love the show, it's fucking great," and I'll find one little cunt. One guy wasn't even being a dick, and he wrote, "Your radio show's way funnier than your stand-up." That's kind of a compliment. I still wanted to fucking kill him.
One of my friends just texted me. He's like, right now we just need to pull the tampon strings. The drama's stupid.
I'd like to point out, by the way, that he's looking at his fucking smartwatch as he tells us that.
Also, too, we set our frustrations. Not even frustrations. We just said what our initial feelings were in the beginning of the show, and maybe if you cut in mid-sentence, you would think, bad. Yeah, it would sound bad. But if you listen to the whole 10-minute little thing we went on, it's not bad. It was just initial stupid reactions, and people are cunts and do what they do.
Yeah, and I have people asking me, and we all have people asking us, well, what the fuck? I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I just found out we're just trying to work through it. In the end,
crying right now?
No. There's actually
we'll send him over
tears.
to you, Aaron. You can give him a hug.
I think you're getting paranoid because that gay pink hair dye is seeping into your brain cells. Guy Sartell, and I believe him. He says, "Aaron, they talk tons of shit."
We didn't talk tons of shit. You know what? Listen to the first 10.
Are you calling? Hold on a second. Hold on. Are you calling Guy Sartell a liar?
Yes.
Good. You should. He's a fucking.
I can't agree with a Hillary supporter. I just can't do it.
Yeah, fucking guy supports Hillary Clinton. Come on. But anyways, listen to the first 10 minutes, and then I don't know.
How about this? I haven't even gotten tomorrow's show ready yet. Right. I'm not listening to the first 10 minutes.
How about this? Since we have Aaron on, how did the podcast go tonight for you?
It was the funniest thing you'll ever see in your life.
And where can we get it?
At TomBernardPodcast.com.
I meant when.
Not yet, though, because fucking apparently an hour and a half HD video file takes about 90 minutes to upload into a Dropbox.
Yeah, you're sitting at about 2 gigs, 2.5 gigs.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you today, drop your from 1080p, drop down to 720. It'll help you out a lot with that upload.
And no one will really notice.
You really won't notice unless you're on a big screen like a 55-inch or bigger.
It went well. The only thing we can't do with the computer we have is stream the thing. There's just too much CPU usage with the computer we have.
Even
so we got to upgrade.
Even the one Rusty has
that
built
problem.
Here, we had a lot of issues with that, and we did have to upgrade. It doesn't take a lot, but I can, point out, if you get me the specs of that computer, I can point out what to get, where to get it, and get it cheap. Where it'll work. I mean, it's not that hard. If you need help, someone putting it in, let me know. I'll come out and get it done for you.
I will tell you, the shit that I did talk was pointing out the fact that we're doing this in a garage and got it figured out, and the big fancy radio station couldn't.
That's not even on him, though.
No, that ain't on you. I was just making jokes. That's just kind of amusing to me.
I was actually going to say something back to you on that, but that's actually pretty true.
So, one more question. Can you download just the audio, or is it just available with video?
Motherfucker, I'm doing that shit in all video.
Nice.
You watch that shit. Because if it's visual and audio, you can always do other shit while the video's playing.
Right.
Just not to get too technical.
Right. We
streaming video.
We have something going. I don't know what.
5 years ago.
David says you're just kissing ass right now. He says you were talking shit, and David says that now you're kissing ass.
David just wants an HJ from you.
David, I've said the same fucking thing. I told Aaron just now what bothered me, and it wasn't getting the straight answer. He explained it. What the fuck you want me to do? Keep fucking being a dick about it? I can't keep hashing it out and being a dick over and over. We've talked about it. We've said what it is. He explained it. We're moving on.
And then
what the fuck else is
you
there?
said you weren't
back on it
Yeah.
again.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to repeat.
Yeah. No, it's. Can we?
Howard Stern doesn't have to deal with this shit.
What?
sir,
Wait.
You aren't quite on the Stern level yet. I will say, fine, I'm kissing your ass, but I'm not going to say you're Howard Stern.
No way.
You're right. I haven't sold my soul to a fucking redhead.
Jesus.
Yet.
You would, though.
You're going to kiss that Tom Bernard ring just like Howard Stern.
For that kind of money, I'd sell my fucking
Dude,
soul.
I'm going to suck Tom Bernard's fucking cock. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, let's isolate that one.
Anyways,
I think we're at what 2 hours now.
Yeah, we're at 2
Aaron,
hours.
thank you for calling in.
Here's the thing.
So
you just didn't get the full story.
So can we like?
And we said you're gonna break our balls for this.
Oh fuck yeah!
So wait a minute. Here's what I got. I've got. Dude, we want to build our own fucking audience. We want to do our own fucking thing. And then your biggest viewership of the night is when you're fucking talking about me.
Well, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not. We never said you weren't good. We never said you weren't a draw. That, like I said, that was the initial. What the fuck am I gonna do? Reaction that I had.
You know what? Geeks in a freak show are draws too. You know the ones that bite the heads off chickens? They're a draw.
You know what else would draw a crowd? A golfer with an arm growing out of his ass.
God damn it.
Oh, you know what else draws a crowd? Dave's mom.
Are we done here?
Yeah, we've been on for 2 hours, man.
Yes.
All right. I got to go get a show ready.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm still listening tomorrow, so.
I had to deal with this shit.
You didn't have to deal with shit. You could have just listened like a...
And you know what? Deep down, we know you like it. It's drama. You like drama.
I would rather fucking talking to Gary about music.
But you didn't call Gary. You called us.
Yeah.
you
Gary fucking... Never mind.
Gary's fucking morgue, so therefore there's going to be 80s butt rock on your morning show every...
Hey, at least give us this credit. We didn't bitch out and not take your call. I mean, it's not like we have anything to lose anyways.
Yeah.
What, our dignity and integrity? Fuck.
One viewer at least, because he'll just stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should take my fucking call. I'm the reason you got a show.
And we said
we mentioned that.
We literally admitted that. This is the whole reason we're here is because of you. So there's
well, it sounds like you told the truth. So far I like it.
So even Kevin, when he got here, one of the things he said is none of us would all be here. None of us would be talking if it wasn't for your show. Period.
There's a
whole
whole
what
group
offended me most about everything I heard? Here's what offended me most.
Oh,
the fact that you thought I was going to bring this up on the air tomorrow. How short of shit do you think I am that I'm bringing up this shit?
Hey, you just admitted your show's not ready.
Wait, it is Friday. You do phone it in.
That's true. You're right. I'm not going to have Christmas tomorrow. Let me see. Anthony Weiner going
phone
into
it in Friday.
The country has been saved by Anthony Weiner's
And
Weiner.
you got
Yay.
Mark Allen running you in fucking circles.
Mark Allen's running in circles? What?
Mark Allen's going to have you running in circles.
Look, you're kind of limited with the amount of shit you can talk to Mark Allen about.
I know.
Yeah.
We've all said our piece about Mark Allen on this show, and you like him, and it's your
guess
show.
What? The marketplace apparently says you're all wrong. Mark Allen, I have to break this to you before anyone else hears it tomorrow. Mark Allen is now sponsored.
Oh my God.
By who?
Stoney's Bar and Grill brings you Mark Allen on the Steel Film Morning Show.
Hey, this just in. Guy Sartell. I'm starting the Guy Sartell Network and having a podcast on Thursday nights too.
Can we be on your podcast, Guy? What might boost our numbers?
Is he going to rent your studio?
Oh, all right, Aaron. Well, we can all agree that you're the better one and we stink, but hey, we have fun, so
yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. We said our piece.
I think that's the difference. Is we're having fun. This is his job.
And
there
yes,
is a big difference there.
And you're genuinely see, and I didn't think about that aspect of it. You're doing a podcast. I look at it as, oh, he's just fucking around doing a pod. No, this is actually a really big thing for you that I didn't really take into consideration, that you might be nervous and shitting your pants about it.
You're making my head hurt.
Why?
It's getting too big.
Now you know how.
Hold on, wait a minute. That shit just got through that pink mohawk now that maybe being on the Tom Bernard podcast network might be a biggish thing.
You might know something about this. When you are dealing with the situation, when, you kind of just think about yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what that's like or not.
No, Aaron doesn't know what it's like to think about himself at all.
So that's all it was, man.
You said that like there's another way to think.
There you go. And with your head hurting, by the way, now you know how I feel when I talk to Dave all day.
Dave who?
Dave's mom, Dave. My fucking head hurts at the end of the day.
He's fucking irrelevant.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to take a shot at him. He's a friend and a listener, so I'm telling him fuck you.
You gotta take a shot at people. You know that.
So, yeah.
We're going live at 6:30. Watch it. All right, fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Well, we got to put it out there on Facebook.
What, are we not going to put it out there? What the fuck?
Oh, wait, no, I posted it on your feed. That's right.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to put it on
Aaron's feed. To be a fucking smartass, by the way. Come on. I couldn't not do that.
Why don't you just call me next time or text me and ask me, hey, are you going to do this live video, the shitty cell phone video that I did that nobody should have been watching?
We're just recanting this over and over.
Are you going to do this shitty cell phone video every week? And then I would have written back to you, no, this is just to tease the first episode. You're fine.
Well, guess what? It's done.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Hey, but how much fun would that have been? See, we went to have this conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Are you good now,
I'm not
sweet
fucking
cheeks?
around when I say I have a headache. This is literally giving me a headache.
You have no idea how good that makes me feel.
That's a sign of PMS there, Aaron.
This is what happened. This is how Gary Johnson went retarded between 2012 and 2016 and started talking to his fans.
Oh, fuck.
Can I go get a radio show ready now?
Yes, you can. Have a good night, Aaron.
No, we're not done with you. Night, Pumpkin.
Right, we'll talk about Jews or whatever you talk about.
Yeah,
we're not talking about Lou.
Oh.
Yeah, no more Lou.
All right.
Later, buddy.
Later, buddy.
Talk to you later.
Well, that was Aaron Imholt. So,
Let's end this motherfucker.
I think we hashed it all out now. Can I get misquoted more fucking times tonight, please?
I'm not done yet.
What do you got? What do you got, Mr. Trugger? Fuck. Well,
what non-copyrighted material should we end this on?
Well, what we always end it with. Our favoriteest song in the world.
All right.
I got to get a few things fucking popped up on the screen. Oh, come on. Yes, way. Yes, way. Oh, we are doing this, motherfucker. Uh-oh. I just got to get a few things popped up. And
yeah.
So, yeah, if you are bored and you want to come hang out, check out the show.
Also, download this on archive.org. It will be up shortly after.
Yeah, it'll be up. Give us 15, 20 minutes. And, yeah, we'll
and
get
real
this up.
quick, Taylor, if you're still watching, smash that ass.
Who's smashing what ass? Why
Taylor
is Taylor
and Jessica.
Smashing an ass? What are you talking about?
Taylor and Jessica.
Who's Taylor and Jessica?
Jessica, hot crazy Jessica from the 70s.
hot crazy Jessica. I'm glad we can differentiate between them all.
The one that she's got a bigger clit than he does a penis.
What? The fuck? And on the bigger clit and penis note, I guess we're gonna end this fucking thing.
See you next week, fuckers.
I have a shark. I have a baby. Baby shark. I have have a shark. I have a mommy. Mommy shark. Mommy shark. Daddy shark.